least a year compared to those hired through the leading competitor. Get started by posting your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. All right, it's our Hire Register segment, a championship weekend edition of Hire Register. Hit it.
There's a chance.
The Rich Eisen shows.
That there could be.
Hire Register. Take of the week.
All right, now listen, our friends at Disney, you are awesome. We love being with you, okay? And we feel everything's gone well so far. And I say this fully regular register, but whoever is aggregating us from this segment does not get the bit.
No.
Okay? We're being aggregated as if these are our 100% we believe in it opinions. When we go higher register, it means we have to go higher register to believe what we think might happen.
All right, everybody, welcome to Before the Growl. I'm Mason, that's Ireland, and that is Emily. We were just talking yesterday. I ate an entire lime on the show.
Yeah, you did.
And they asked how, first of all, I kind of felt a little sick last night, and then I'm completely backed up. So there's no, I need some movement, John. I need some movement.
I have many drugs that may be able to
help you.
help
Have one of them?
Of course.
Maybe some more coffee can get it in your system.
Although you just told me that Joe Sugarman, who's my ear, nose, and throat guy that I turned Mace on to, that got him through his funk a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Told you to cut back on coffee because
dries out your vocal cords.
I never knew that.
No,
Did you?
And I was drinking so much coffee. So now I'm down to one. Now there are 3 shots of espresso in here, but
that's all right.
I'm way down.
But you're doing 1 instead of 5.
I was drinking 9 shots of espresso a morning. So that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
My order lately for my coffee has been an espresso tonic. Has ever had that?
No, what is that?
It's like just tonic water with espresso over top of it, and it has usually like lime and citrus like stuff in it too. Very good if you haven't tried it.
Well, I got plenty of citrus.
But
plenty of citrus in me.
We were both up early. Because Oscar nominations.
Yeah, and I went to the gym.
Yes,
that's the other thing. I went to the gym.
All right, so you guys watch all the movies. Yes. I don't. Did anybody get screwed today? Did anybody not get nominated?
For me, I really wanted Adam Sandler to be nominated for Jay Kelly.
Yeah. It was a long shot.
He's made so much money for the business over the years.
Is that worth watching?
Oh, my God, you would love
You would like it.
So what network is it on?
It's streaming on Netflix.
All right, so I'm going to, although I tried some the other day.
You will love this movie.
The other day on the plane, I don't trust it. So for 25 years, I have been asking like you guys and talking to people and saying, okay, what should I watch on the plane? I'll go home and I'll download it, and then I'll have it for the plane. The last 2 flights I've taken, I've been able to stream Netflix live.
Oh, really?
From the plane with the plane Wi-Fi.
I would download that.
I'm going to download, but if that would be an enormous game changer if that gets reliable.
Because then you could watch,
you watch
games.
anything.
Yeah. So your big disappointment was Adam Sandler. There's like also Jafar Panahi, who is a great director who didn't get nominated for
I'm a big fan, John,
Best
to get
Director.
wonky. I'm a big fan of, there's an Iranian film called It Was Just an Accident.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be nominated. I wanted the director to be nominated. It didn't.
So my biggest snub, I think, was my favorite movie of the year, Sorry Baby, didn't get nominated for Best Original Screenplay.
It didn't get nominated.
I loved that movie a lot, but I understand why it didn't get nominated. Biggest surprise, I thought, was both Kate Hudson getting in for Best Actress for Song Sung Blue.
Yeah, because I had read a lot of critical stuff.
I thought it was
Good.
fine.
It was
she
fine.
was the best thing in it.
Yeah, she's endlessly watchable. She's really talented. And I think she is like in the grand scheme deserving, but I think, other people should have gotten in over her. And then I'm happy about F1.
Yeah, F1 did get in. It's
nominated for what?
Best Picture.
Best Picture.
I haven't seen that either.
Best Picture. It is terrific.
I love F1.
Now, that's one you should not watch on a plane. That's one you should watch at home
on a big screen.
Okay, so I could also see you watching it on a plane because if you're focused on it. Because I watched Top Gun Maverick on a plane and I was happy with it.
I still watch Top Gun Maverick is now on my rewatchables list. Like if it comes up, I'm watching it.
You'll like F1 because the same guy who made Top Gun Maverick made F1.
Made F1,
so same crazy visual. The fighter pilot scenes in Top Gun Maverick are fantastic.
Well, Brad Pitt's awesome.
That's basically what they did for F1. They put these cameras on the cars and you're right in the action, just like you were for Top Gun Maverick.
But it's kind of a 2-movie year, John. You should see 2 movies. You should see Sinners, which got the most nominations of any movie in history, and One Battle After Another, which got 13 nominations.
Okay. And
those are the two, both streaming on HBO.
That's where Tiana Taylor's in that movie, right?
Yeah, she's great.
She's great.
Okay.
Yeah,
she's hosting SNL this week.
Yeah,
is she? Oh,
Yeah.
she'll be fantastic.
She's very. I'm interested to see if they do a spoof of her Fade video, the Kanye video she did back in like 2016.
Yeah,
it's very famous for it. But
very famous.
if they do a spoof of that,
she, by the way, is also nominated for a Grammy. Apparently, I don't know for what category or what it is, but she's nominated for a Grammy on top of being nominated.
Shout
for
out
an
to
Oscar.
Tiana Taylor.
Way to go, Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
And she's directing her first movie this year. And by the way, if you talk to people that were in the cast of One Battle, Leo and Sean Penn, all these guys are like, she's the real deal. They absolutely loved working with her.
I think Kate Hudson got in over Chase Infinity, who's the younger actress lead of that movie.
Yep.
So it's not the end of the world. Chase will be back. But I would have loved if Chase got in.
All right, what wins Best Picture? What do you
One
guys
battle
think?
after another. I think I put Mythical Money on it back in whenever it came out in October or whatever.
Did, yeah.
It'll beat Sinners.
Oh,
100%.
yeah, it will absolutely beat Sinners.
If it doesn't, I'll be shocked, but I'll be happy for Sinners.
Yeah, I mean, I think the year is kind of predictable.
It's like Barbie and Oppenheimer, where Oppenheimer wins all the Oscars, Barbie got most of the money, but it's okay.
Yep. All right, there you have it. There is your Before the Growl coming up next for you. Lakers, Clippers tonight, Rams, Seahawks Sunday. We're all over all of it. Stick with us on YouTube. We're also on the app and on the radio. See you in a minute.
#1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
The following is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways with the purpose of soliciting sales of vacation ownership. For complete details, visit FVGradio.com. If you want a 100% complimentary stay at a luxury resort in Cancun, airfare not included, then Family Vacation Getaways is your ticket to paradise. See website for complete details. We're giving away 5 days and 4 nights to the first 50 callers who can name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. An animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. Do you know it? Call now, 800-417-6411. 800-417-6411. You're also eligible for an exciting bonus vacation to Orlando, Florida for just $498. And don't worry about anything ruining your plans. We can extend your travel up to 18 months. Name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird, and you get a complimentary Cancun resort stay and an optional bonus vacation to Orlando for just $498. What are you waiting for? Call 800-417-6411 and give us your answer. The proceeding is not a contest and is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways and not sponsored by this program or its affiliates.
What a year for LA sports. The Dodgers' epic Game 7 World Series victory. Shohei's unbelievable 3-homer, 10-strikeout playoff masterpiece. Luka Doncic joining the Lakers. Were one of those your top sports moment of the year? Or was it Kershaw's emotional final game at Chavez Ravine? LAFC landing Sung Hung Min or something else? Cast your vote at lasports.org/vote. Winners will be announced at the Los Angeles Sports Council's 20th Annual LA Sports Awards on January 28th. Vote today at lasports.org/vote.
It's Bethel Duran, and it's time to celebrate the new year with a new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax. And if you're thinking about a trade-in, your current ride could be worth more than you think. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN1ST037657. These excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing, $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Rich Eisen here. As you all know, I care deeply about pediatric cancer research and awareness. That's why I'm proud to talk about Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For over 27 years, every Hyundai sold has helped fund life-saving pediatric cancer research. Together with over 850 dealers nationwide, they've raised more than $277 million, supporting over 25,000 kids in their fight against cancer. At Hyundai, hope isn't optional. It comes standard. Visit HyundaiUSA.com and search Hyundai Hope on Wheels to learn more.
Hey, fam!
Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710 Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Thursday afternoon.
Ireland. Best show on the radio.
Here we go, the Hall of Famers, the biggest show on the radio. As we get ready tonight, another battle with little brother. Oh, they'll actually get good money for tickets tonight because the Lakers are in town. Usually the Clippers sell tickets for like $2, right? I digress. Steve Mason's here, Johnny I. Lakers Clippers tonight, and we are only days away from the NFC Championship game on Sunday. Rams Seahawks will continue to get you pumped up. Whose house? Rams house. Rams house, you know that.
Hello, this is Puka Nacua of your LA Rams. The biggest show on the radio. This is Mason in Ireland.
And of course, fun and frivolity, because that's what we do. Tomfoolery and hijinks.
Just go twiddle your trumpet.
Producer Emily's here, producer Brian Cohen, the social team in the back, and you.
I heard Andy Kamenetsky use the term Luka-palooza. Now, last night...
It's a good thing.
In other words, Luka taking over the game. It's a Luka-palooza. Now, is that something that's been out there? Is that an Andy original?
I've never heard it.
Can we steal it? Can we use it? Luka-palooza?
Well, Andy thinks we stole blame pie from him, so we might as well just steal Luka-palooza.
I am openly stealing Luka-palooza.
So with that said, let's get this show on the
biggest show on the radio.
Oh. Yeah.
Mason in Ireland. Let's do it your Thursday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon. Inconveniently, I feel a sneeze coming on. So if I turn off the mic real quick, it's you know how you feel it and you're like, oh, it's there. And if so it'll happen. I'll turn the mic off beforehand. So, Ireland.
Yeah, you ever sneeze into a live mic? It sounds like a bomb going on.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So Lakers Clippers tonight, and we assume, well, I guess, is Kawhi going to play? Is he not going to play?
He hasn't played in the last 2 games, but players miraculously get better when the Lakers show up. So my guess is he probably will play. He's listed as questionable, but it's the Lakers, so I think Kawhi plays. By the way, since we last played the Clippers, let me see if I can find this. I went back and looked at what I said about the Clippers a month ago on December 20th.
Yep.
When we played them. Okay?
Yep.
So that night, this is what I said about the Clippers. If they lose tonight, they'll have the worst record in the Western Conference. The Clips are the oldest team in the league, and that age has shown up. They're now an NBA worst 1-10 since November 23rd. They are a league worst 2-10 in close games. There's a lot of talk they should just trade their best players and jumpstart a rebuild.
Was that a tweet?
That's what I said on the air that night.
Okay, got it.
Since that day, the Clippers have completely turned their season around. They beat the Lakers that night. That was the beginning of a 6-game winning streak. In those 6 games, they led the NBA in offensive rating and defensive rating. They held opponents under 105 in 5 of the 6 games. And Kawhi Leonard led the way, averaging 39 points a game, 53% from the field, 44% from 3, 93% from the free throw line. They've won 13 of 16 games since I said that on December 20th.
There you go.
And so they're a different team now. This is a real test. And here's an interesting one. So we play them tonight. Tomorrow morning we fly to Dallas. We play the Mavs on national TV on Saturday. The Mavs just destroyed the Knicks. Everybody was destroying the Knicks. The Knicks got it together last night. But then we go to Chicago, who just beat the Clippers by 30. So these next 3 games are a good test for the Lakers, and they're playing better. The last 2 games against Toronto and Denver have been encouraging. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do.
Clippers tonight, Saturday at Dallas, then Monday Chicago, Wednesday Cleveland, Friday Washington, Sunday Knicks, Tuesday Brooklyn. That is how many days, John? That's
11 days.
11 days.
Yeah. 12 if you count the travel day. And
so it's 7 and 11 days?
Yeah. And here's the interesting thing. You grew up in Ohio.
Yes.
Emily grew up in Virginia. Brian and I are Californians.
Yep.
In Dallas, when we're there on Saturday, the low is 11 degrees.
Woo.
We fly from Dallas to Chicago, and I got a text from Trudell this morning that, he went to school at Northwestern. He says, when we get to Chicago, it'll be -12.
-12?
-12.
Oh, wow.
So, what are your tips, Miss I grew up in Virginia, Mr. I grew up in Ohio? How do I survive the Arctic blast I am about to enter into?
I will say this. Dealing with the cold is just mind over matter. If you don't mind,
I normally don't mind cold.
I remember a couple of years ago, went to see Juan's parents in Wyoming. Cold as hell, right? But you just it's mind over matter. I'm not going to let this bother me. Now I will give you other tips. Like, for example, a scarf is unbelievably invaluable.
I've already packed it.
Or one when
I have a very warm winter coat. I have
gloves. Very important.
I have very thick thermal socks.
What about hand warmers in the gloves?
Well, I have those.
Yep.
Should I bring some along? I throw them in my golf bag for when I play early in the morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, put them inside of your gloves and wear them. Just spend the least amount of time you can outside. And I think with the scarf, you're gonna.
Michael may never go outside. He may just put himself in a bubble.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would say wrap your scarf honestly around your head. Like the worst part of the cold.
Little Red Riding Hood. What are you doing?
No,
you put it underneath the cap.
I have a ski cap.
Yeah, basically, the worst part about being in the cold is your face.
Yeah,
your face is one of the few
Should
places.
I get earmuffs? I don't have earmuffs.
No, that's what I wanted. I was just going to say I would give anything to see John Ireland in a pair of earmuffs.
I don't have
That's
them.
just funny.
All right, that's
just funny.
If I get some, I'll send a picture to you.
Yeah, send a picture. Yeah,
I might have one in my other winter coat. I'll take a look.
Yeah, New York, you can just buy whatever you want off the street.
True, but I don't go to New York till the very end of the trip.
But you've got a few days in New York, right?
4. Lisa's coming.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's coming in.
And just when you're eating anything, eat soup. Eat warm things to help keep.
Brian, what was it? 10 billion bowls of soup are sold each year. Was that in your game of games yesterday?
There are that
many
bowls.
When you think about
it. But no, who doesn't? Think about it. Who doesn't like soup?
Well, soup is good. I mean,
and good soup is unbelievable. There was a whole Seinfeld episode about this. Remember the soup Nazi?
Oh, sure. Well, I think also the older you get, the more soup you eat. Do you think there's a correlation there? The older you get, the more not stepdad Leo has soup at every meal.
Not tomato soup. Split pea is what I do. Tomorrow we'll do potato soup. It's true. You do. When you get older, you eat a lot of soup.
Travis, all he eats is soup.
Oh, that's right. He's all soup all the time. So I wanted to start, and we'll get to lots of Rams Seahawks because once again, I am wearing the lucky sweatshirt, and I had chicken parmesan last night.
I'm feeling good about your Rams.
And
Does it smell like lime?
It doesn't, but there was a little. And I did not step on a crack all the way from the parking garage to Starbucks.
But that's for your mother's back. It's not for the Rams.
I always say, in my head, I do these things where I say, okay, if I don't step on a crack, then the Rams are going to win.
What is that? I play these Devo, right? That's a Devo song?
But it's also
Step on
OCD.
a crack.
It is OCD.
Break your mother's back. That's Whip It. Whip It by Devo.
But do you do stuff like I'll do stuff like today I ate my breakfast sandwich and I said, okay, if I make this basket, the Rams are going to win. And I threw the.
So you're in that mode. Everything's superstitious.
Oh my God, everything. It is one superstition on top of another. But I kind of wanted to start with let's start with the Lakers. I came across an interesting piece. I'm trying to think where this came from. It is an NBA scout said this, and I want to get your reaction to it. This is a writer named Ashish Mathur, who is with Lakers Daily, or this is where the story comes from.
Okay.
This is what the scout said on LeBron. I thought he was done after the Suns and Raptors games. He looked so bad on both ends of the floor. I was like, yeah, father time finally got LeBron. It's about time. And then, ever since that Raptors game, he's looked unbelievable. He looks like a top 10 player in the league again. It's incredible. We will never see a player this good as long as we ever live. It's too bad he's on the Lakers because those fans will never truly appreciate the greatness they're seeing because they're loyal to Kobe, which is stupid because Kobe loved LeBron.
I agree with all that.
Yep.
JJ a couple of weeks ago talked about this for, as far as I know, the first time. He said it's just he feels bad for Laker fans who can't see LeBron put the work in that he puts in. He is constantly working on his body. And now that he's figured out this back-to-back thing, in the second games of back-to-backs, he's been great. And he's been, no question, the second-best player on the team for the last 3 weeks.
Right.
Well, Austin hasn't played. LeBron has figured some things out. Luka's a magician. He's unbelievable. But LeBron has been really, really good. And it's an interesting subject for people like us because I'm trying to remember, has there ever been a bigger disconnect between what an athlete does on the court or on the field and what he does off? Because you can't hate LeBron for what he does on the court. He's too good.
No, my God, he's spectacular.
But off the court, you've pointed out many times, that's where he gets into trouble. That's where Laker fans, for whatever reason, don't warm
him
to
the wrong way, yeah.
But I'm only speaking for myself here. I value every LeBron game I get to call because I think this could be the last year. I don't know.
Right.
But I think this could be the last year. And we got him for 6-7 years, and it was great.
So I wonder if this is part of it. We always talk about don't be the guy to follow the guy.
Maybe.
So LeBron followed Kobe. Now, Luka is the guy after the guy after the guy.
Yeah.
He's got a warm and welcoming Laker base that LeBron never got because LeBron was the guy that followed Kobe. Do you think there's anything to that?
100%. People think when they meet me that I followed Chick Hearn.
Right.
If I would have followed Chick Hearn, I would have been fired within 2 years. That's what happened to the guy who followed Chick Hearn.
Yep.
But since Chick passed away, it's been, I'm like 4 times removed. It was Paul Sunderland, then it was Joel Myers, then it was Spiro, then it was me.
Yeah.
That cushion, the fact that I didn't have to follow the guy, as you put it.
Yep.
Has been very helpful to my career because I think if I would have been the guy following Chick, as Marv Albert once said, it's like following Sinatra.
Yeah.
You can't do it. And so I always felt that you have to say yes because it's such a great job.
And there are not that many of them.
Following Chick was a bad break for Paul.
Yes.
Because, I mean, you can't, out of no fault of his own, I mean, he was following Sinatra. And I think that affected
because there's no element
of,
well, Luke is here, but he's not Kobe. You don't hear people saying that.
Right.
It's LeBron. It's focused on LeBron. By the way, something happened 20 years ago today that is one of the most iconic moments in LA sports. We'll talk about it coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Want to sell your home because you're downsizing? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell the home that you've inherited? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your home and take advantage of your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. No matter what your reason for selling, Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer and can close in as little as days or as long as you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a 20 $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where legends rise and history is made. February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
Hey, it's producer Laura with your LA Care Minute, and here's today's health tip. The best healthcare starts before you get sick. Regular checkups, vaccines, and preventative care can help catch problems early and keep you feeling your best. That's why I want to tell you about my friends at LA Care, a health plan that truly puts our community first. LA Care offers Medi-Cal, California's Medicaid program, providing coverage for low-income individuals and families. They also offer LA Care Covered, available through Covered California, for anyone in the state who needs health insurance. With 12 community resource centers across Los Angeles and growing, LA Care, in collaboration with Blue Shield Promise, offers free vaccine clinics, health consultations, family events, workout and cooking classes, and so many helpful resources. They even specialize in senior care with programs designed to support healthy, independent living. Learn more at lacare.org or discover LA's most affordable health plan at lacarecovered.org. LA Care is more than a health plan. We're part of your community.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Huckleberry Vodka, crafted with real mountain huckleberries, Idaho State fruit. Think blueberries, but richer. Try pairing it with lemonade. So refreshing. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And since the big game is right around the corner, that also means it's your last chance to get into the football action before next season. So close the season out right with Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. On Prize Picks, you simply pick 2 to 6 players, pick more or less on their stat projection, and submit your lineup. Prize Picks also has early payouts. Oh, dude, you got to take advantage of this. If your lineup gets off to a hot start and now you have the option to cash out winnings before the game even finishes, you got to take advantage. You can also copy lineups with one click from our new social feed. Download the Prize Picks app today and use our code CAPPY and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY on Prize Picks to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups for just playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
This entire crowd on its feet, including my partner, for the night at least.
Did I miss anything while I was gone?
Just another one in many.
Oh, okay.
Kobe Bryant, 28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line, and an 81-point game. 55 in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
And that is the second best version of the call. You.
No, I wasn't on the radio that day.
You were on the sidelines?
Yeah. I was just working
what
for
do you remember about that day?
That it was during, well, first of all, that was Bill McDonald.
Bill McDonald, right?
First Laker game he had ever called.
Right. Oh,
Joel
crazy.
Myers was the Lakers' regular play-by-play guy.
Yep.
Joel had an NFL contract that during the playoffs he would have to go work for Westwood One.
Right.
So I think Joel was in Seattle, and they needed a pinch hitter. And so they brought in Billy Mack.
Right.
And that was, I've always believed that he did such a good job.
Yeah.
That's what eventually got him the real job.
By the way, so what I was thinking of there in my head was the 60-point finish of Kobe's career. That's the call.
Right.
That
That's
we
my
played
favorite
from
game
yours.
I've ever done.
That's a great one. But Billy Mack was on this.
Yeah. And so there's a couple things I remember about it. It started because it was an NFL playoff Sunday. It was kind of like a lot of the media weren't there.
Right. I mean, people are in the
people
middle
were
of
pretty much married. It may have even been AFC NFC Championship weekend.
I think it was.
And so people were focused on football.
And was it a Sunday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sunday night.
And so I remember there was a kid, this kid Patrick, who went to my high school that said, hey, I'd like to come I let sometimes people come and kind of follow me around.
Sure.
So he picked that game. He said, well, there won't be a lot of media at it. Maybe they would credential me. And I said, okay. And I literally said after that night, I go, you picked that game. You're going to work in this business forever. And he still is.
And you'll never
20
see
years
it again.
later. Yeah. And he was like a college kid at the time.
That's crazy.
And what started to happen was everybody started to, it was 2006. So I can't remember if texting was big yet.
No.
It existed.
It existed,
Right.
but people didn't do it.
But
Twitter
my phone-
did not exist.
It was in its infancy.
The iPhone
My
did not
phone
exist.
started to ring during the game at like, what is happening?
Yeah.
What is, and it was literally the perfect storm for an 81-point game. And here's why. The Lakers in the first half played terrible. They were playing Toronto. And they were playing terrible, and they were down by 15. So Phil Jackson told Kobe, all right, we're down by 15. Unless you do something, we're probably going to lose this game. And so Kobe goes, all right, I got it. And he went out and just started chucking. And the biggest surprise to me was the coach of the Raptors was a guy named Sam Mitchell, who was a former NBA Coach of the Year. So he wasn't like incompetent or stupid. He was the coach of the Raptors at the time. But that night he had a brain cramp. And we've had over the years, we've had Mike James on the show, who was the point guard. We had Jalen Rose on the show. We said, what went on in the huddle? He said, Sam wouldn't take the ball out of his hands. He just kept saying, we're going to keep sending him different looks.
Yeah.
And by the end of the game, Stu was saying on the air, I don't understand why they don't put 4 guys on Kobe. He's not going to pass.
Yep.
He's too hot. He's not going to pass. And they couldn't check him. And so it was the combination of the Lakers being down 15.
Competitive game.
Like Kobe, I've done games where Kobe's had 60 at the end of 3 quarters, and Phil just took them out because they were up by 30.
Yeah, game's over, sure.
This game was tight throughout.
Yep.
And so Kobe stayed on the court. And Sam Mitchell's refusal to forget the double team, Stu was saying on the air, send 3-4 people at him. Just make him give up the ball. Try and get him out of his rhythm. And Sam wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't budge.
Now, ESPN did a commercial.
And Mike James and Jalen Rose said after that game, since we've had him on over the years, said we were begging him to take the ball out of his hands, and Sam wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Now, ESPN and Jalen Rose, ESPN did a commercial with Kobe and Jalen Rose. This was sometime after the 81-point game. There you go.
Yeah.
And give this a listen.
Hey, Cole, how you doing? How retirement treating you?
It's great, man. It's great. Just, a little writing, a little investing.
Nice. A drink, Mr. Bryant?
Yeah, I'll have a vodka martini.
How many olives would you like?
81.
Really?
Nah, man, I'm just playing. Just 2. Joke for him. He gets it.
81 olives. I like that.
Yeah, it was the greatest individual performance I think I've ever witnessed in person. They just couldn't check him.
You think that's better performance than his final game?
His final game was different in that he came out and missed his first 5 shots. And we thought, I just wanted him to get 30 for his last game. And for Parker Bell, your roommate, Emily, texted Mason and I this week, hey, I need pictures from 2016.
Yeah.
So I just typed 2016 in my phone search, and one of the pictures I sent him was the crowd before the game, Kobe's last game. All of Chick Hearn Drive was closed and just packed with people. It looked like a music festival. There were people that didn't even have tickets to the game came down here to say goodbye to Kobe and to watch him play. And then he just got hot. And it was the same thing. They were losing the game. It was a bad Laker team that year. They weren't going to the playoffs. So Byron was the coach. He was never going to take them out.
Yeah.
But because the Lakers were down by 15, Kobe
incredible that you keep scoring.
Shot him back in it.
Yeah.
And if you talk to like Julius Randle or D'Angelo Russell or some of the guys, or Larry Nance, some of the guys that were on the floor, that night. I said, what were you guys thinking? And they said, just get it to Mamba.
Yeah.
Just get it to him because we didn't want to be the one that screwed up his last night.
Yeah.
So if you go back and watch that game again, you'll see, like, as soon as Russell gets it, he immediately starts looking to Kobe. Forget being a regular point guard. Just give it to him and get out of the way.
The 60-point performance in the finale was
That's my favorite game I've ever
One of the
called.
most memorable events I've ever been at.
Yeah, I wonder. I'll ask Billy. I'm going to see him tomorrow. They're not doing the game tonight, but he's coming to Dallas with us tomorrow. I'll ask him what he enjoyed more, the 81 or the 60. My guess is it's 81 because it kind of got him the Laker job.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know.
60
I've never
really cool. And one of the things about the 60-point game was that everybody in the league came to what was then Staples Center, and it was like this huge. It was like a celebration of basketball. There were people from different eras and coaches and former players, and I mean, it was a really
that whole
special
night was a blur. For years, I used to tell a story that Bergman was working for us that night.
Yep,
and he had a Walkman with a microphone, and he was just going up to different people saying, "Hey, will you come on the radio broadcast?" And we were getting everybody.
Yeah,
we talked to Derek Fisher, we talked to Rick Fox, talked to Snoop Dogg, talked to
you did not say Red Fox, you said Rick Fox, right?
I meant to say Rick Fox. I don't know if I said Red Fox.
Red
he wasn't
Fox,
there.
I was not there.
We got Shaq, and I remember us getting Nicholson.
Yes.
I think Greg walked up to Nicholson, but Greg says we never got him.
No, never got him.
He said that we had a technical problem. Where he said he would do it, and then he did.
Said he didn't.
Yeah, but
so
I mean,
it's Jack Nicholson.
It was something I just made up in my head.
Yeah,
but it was an unbelievable night, and that's why Kobe. One of the reasons why Kobe's so iconic is he was like the ultimate showman. And I'll tell you who I think kind of inherits that now is Luka.
Yeah,
I think Luka has a lot of showman in him. Like, if you go to a game, he wants to put on a show. The last time we were in Dallas, we're going to be in Dallas 2 days from now on Saturday to play the Mavs. Last time we were in Dallas, Luka went 45, 8, 7, and 4 steals.
Wow.
I mean, he just knew, okay, all eyes are on me. I kind of like that. Let's put on a show. And so that's why I would encourage, if you've never seen the Lakers in person since Luka was acquired, try and get to a game. I know everybody can't afford them. I know that it's hard. The tickets are scarce. But if you can do it, if it fits into your budget and into your lifestyle, go to a game and watch Luka. And this year you get the added bonus of Luka with LeBron.
Right.
But Luka has that showman part of Kobe's personality. Luka has too.
Thus the term Luka-palooza.
Luka-palooza. I'm going to try and work it in tonight.
All right. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen all day for your chance to win a pair of G8 tickets to watch the Rams versus Seahawks in the NFC Championship game at Cosm, Los Angeles. When you hear the cue to call, not now, be calling number 7. Experience playoff football like never before, only with ESPN LA. All right. Pat McAfee had some interesting words for media guys on Radio Row. Where is Radio Row at the Super Bowl? So he's anticipating?
Yeah, he started off his show firing at, let's just say, the media at large.
Okay.
I think he was at Radio Row at the national championship game.
Maybe that was a Radio Row? Okay.
That may
was
be where
yesterday,
that's from.
So it's going to be for the Super Bowl Radio
For the
Row
Super
as well.
Okay, so we'll do that coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you listen to the show, you've heard me talk about National University. You love these guys. Veteran-focused, veteran-founded, born and built right here in Southern California. If you served our country in the military in your college-age years and you didn't get a degree but you want to, you got to look into National University. They have more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates, and here's the best part. They make it achievable on your schedule. 4 and 8 week online courses, a great transfer credit policy. They handed out millions in scholarships last year alone, and you're never on your own. Whole team support, professors, advisors, and resources to keep you on track. National embraces what they call anders, somebody that has a lot of ands going on. So you might have a family, and you have a job, and you might want to get a degree. They're here for all your ands. So whether you're chasing career goals, life goals, or both, NU is here to help you own your future. And if you want to learn more about everything I'm talking about, you just go to their website. It has all the answers. nu.edu. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers. They're a proud sponsor of ESPN LA. National University, nu.edu.
ESPN LA is hooking you up with a legendary night of music. We're giving away tickets to see John Mellencamp live at the iconic Hollywood Bowl August 10th. We'll give away 4 pairs of tickets this Friday, January 23rd. So stay tuned to ESPN LA all week for details. And don't miss your shot to see John Mellencamp live. ESPN LA and Live Nation, bringing you live music in LA.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are in the playoffs, and if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Clinch your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with marquee matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next year's action and get your Rams season tickets today.
It's Bethel Duran, and it's time to celebrate the new year with a new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax. And if you're thinking about a trade-in, your current ride could be worth more than you think. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. These excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing, $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a pepper thing.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
I've got to be honest. I have no idea how you do it.
I'm not sure how I do it.
I would not. Would not be my scene.
More of Mason in Ireland right now.
John, this is music from the movie Sinners, which most people have seen at this point, right? It was one of the biggest blockbuster hits of
Brian,
the year.
have you seen it? Yeah, twice.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It's worth a second view too.
Now, where can I get that?
That's streaming on HBO.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great.
It's
Brian,
a sexy vampire movie.
Yeah, sexy vampire musical. That's the way I like to describe it. Right, good when you're stoned.
Oh, great one.
Oh, it's like
especially the music scenes.
The music scenes are like fantastic.
And it broke the record today for the most Oscar nominations ever.
Yeah, which is crazy.
How many did it get?
16.
16
And the record was
nominations.
13 before,
14.
right? 14
Yeah,
was
14.
that
Like All About
Titanic
Eve?
or
There's Titanic, La La Land, and All About Eve.
Yeah, those are the three. So now it's the most nominated movie ever. Congratulations to Ryan Coogler and to Michael B. Jordan. All right, so John, Radio Row is an interesting place. I guess they did one for the national championship game, but
And you guys have gone a ton, right?
oh, we've done Radio
not in
Row.
years, but we used to go every year.
Used to go every year, and what happens is you go to Radio Row, and it's all these radio stations lined
It's a
up.
meat market.
And then here comes Emmett Smith promoting something, and then somebody's promoting Viagra, and then somebody's avocados from Mexico. I mean, like everybody's got an angle, and you talk to people, and then you got to get the plugs in.
And let me guess, I would probably be in the minority there. I don't think there's a lot of ladies that would be on Radio Row.
Maybe not.
Not as I recall.
More now than there
back
used
then,
to be.
Yeah. So Pat McAfee.
I mean, all the producers here are women.
Yeah, that's
you,
great.
It's true.
Laura, Lindsay, all of them.
That's true. Pat McAfee was on his TV show, which airs here on ESPN, and he was talking about Radio Row and the guys who were there. Listen to this.
Throughout Radio Row, throughout the week, there'll be massive pop-ins, huge celebrity conversations, and people that we've certainly made fun of or talked about seeing us in our face for the first time.
Hope so.
Those are fun times. The talks tables. Oh, also the other way. People that talk about us, we can see for the first time. Oh, you fat nerd. Good to see you. They have shots for you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You fat, lazy bum.
Fat idiot.
Look at you, fatso. Have you been outside of your basement all season? I know that's cliche to say, but Jesus, the sun is allergic to you? Look at how bad you look. A lot of that to a lot of these sports media people who run their mouth all season, and we see them at Radio Row, and they all go, oh, it's good to see you. Thank you for everything. Hey, fatso, I remember what you said about me. You remember when you said that? We need to, that's not the energy we need. Okay, I need to get that energy out right now. You do, too. You started jumping in there quick calling these guys that don't even exist yet fatsos. We don't need
No, I said fat idiot, and you don't get many opportunities to call someone a fat idiot. So,
but Radio Row is filled with those.
A lot of fat idiots.
There you go. Radio Row filled with a lot of fat idiots. Fatso, I don't know. Why is that a thing? By the way, I always thought that the Radio Row crew was pretty fit.
Yeah, I haven't been in so long.
It's been a long time. You know who loves Radio Row is Cappy.
He does.
He just walked by.
I think
and Cappy's very fit.
He's still
Cappy will
loitering
probably
around
go
here
to
somewhere.
Radio Row this year.
I think what Pat's getting at is he has said this a couple of weeks ago where he thinks a lot of sports media doesn't like sports anymore. They just want to write in their basements and say and just critique everything and say everything is terrible. And I see part of his point, which is I do think a lot of people who've worked in this industry end up at times hating the thing they used to love, or at least viewing it as a job. But I don't know. I think this is a little extreme.
Yeah, I don't know. Calling people fatso, I guess it's 20.
Well,
26.
one reason people listen to McAfee is he has no filter.
Right.
That's his act. So if you tune into Pat, he's going to tell you exactly what he thinks.
And to his point, I do think there are a lot of people that cover sports that don't love sports.
I agree with that.
And I'll tell you what, I realize this every year. It is. Morales brought up the other day. I live in a state of gratitude. I get to talk about sports every day. I love sports. I watch every single game I can possibly watch. It is like. It's the one thing in this country right now that brings people together. It brings towns together, brings the country together. Everybody will tune into the Super Bowl, and I assume there won't be a lot of divisive stuff going on at the Super Bowl. I mean, I think that sports is like the one pure way of bringing people together now.
I always feel sorry. I never say it to them, but I always feel sorry for people that aren't passionate about sports.
Yep.
Like it's just not their thing. The other day there was somebody on the plane that we were all talking about where we were going to watch the national championship game. We were on the road somewhere. And this guy goes, 0 interest, going to dinner. And I went, wow, I kind of feel bad for him.
It's a national championship game.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. But he's
the
like,
stakes are high.
Could not have been less interested.
Right. You know what's weird? I always wonder now, there will be, 35 or 40 million people watching the Rams Seahawks on Sunday, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What happened to the rest of the 240 million people? Like, what the hell are they watching?
They don't care. It's not a part of their lives.
It's so.
I have a lot of friends like
do
that.
you?
I have a lot
that
of
won't
friends
turn
who
the
are-
games on Sunday.
Yeah, that do not care a wink about sports. They will watch the Super Bowl, and that's about it. They'll watch the Super Bowl because it's like
it's a Super
everybody
Bowl.
does it. You have a Super Bowl party. Everyone's like, oh, I'm watching the commercials. But I have a lot of friends, that don't.
Yeah, they're missing out. But there are people who hate watch sports, media people who hate watch it. And that's a shame. So I agree with McAfee on that part. I don't know about the Fatsos on Radio Row. Maybe Cappy will go there and tell us, the weights of various sports talk personalities.
Yeah.
He should ask everybody how much they bench. Yep. That's the very first thing he should ask.
Yeah. Well, how much can you bench and what do you weigh?
Yes.
Those are the two questions.
And are you taking the pill or the shot?
Exactly. Pill or shot. By the way, pill or shot is like a thing now, right?
Well, I live in Manhattan Beach. Everybody's on one or the other.
Right. People are walking around with like syringes and stuff.
Yeah.
Of the shot. Yeah. The shot is amazing. I've
never taken it.
I have a friend who took it because I've seen people transform their lives in a lot of ways. I mean, I have a friend who lost 100 pounds and also stopped gambling because the GLP-1s affect those sort of habitual addictions.
It's like the trigger of the addiction. Yeah, so it's like the noise. Like people describe it as the food noise goes away, where if you are somebody that struggles with weight, there's a lot of times there's a lot of I'm always hungry or I'm thinking about the next food.
Yep.
It quiets that noise, and so you're just fuller longer.
Gambling, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Addiction, it's a thing.
The thing I've heard is that if you go on, I don't know this for a fact, but if you go on it and you want to stay thin, you have to stay on it.
I know that for a fact. I've seen that backfire.
And
Somebody come off of it.
To make sure that you're still lifting weights, because a lot of times people will just lose the weight and
lose
get
the muscle.
injuries because you need the muscle still. So again, if you're doing this, I'm sure your doctors are telling you that as well. But it's interesting.
And there's your tutorial on GLP-1.
Yeah,
we tried to work that in.
Did you know Pepe was coming in today?
I did. Here's the deal. Pepe texts me when he wants to come in.
Okay.
And I told him the other day, I said, I want you to text me before you come in. I'm always going to say yes, but I want to know that you're coming.
Yeah.
So I knew Pepe was coming.
Yeah, because Michael is not.
No, Michael's not.
going straight into it.
Yeah, because the game's not across the street. I guess Pepe's got to be down here anyway. He'll join us coming up next. We're going to do some icebreakers. Now, John, you better get today right because I'm
only working one day next week.
Only one day next week.
But I got a good lead. I've got to get
got
this
a 10-point lead currently.
10-point lead.
But Mace's going to have all those double shows.
And I'm coming off did I win in December?
You did.
I won in December.
When Funches came in and gave us the impossible Ryan Seacrest
Ryan
icebreaker.
Seacrest was a tough one. All right, so we'll do some icebreakers coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. That is the number for Jacob and Ronnie.
And that's the first number you should call if you've been in an accident. When you've been in an accident, you're going to be disoriented. You're not going to know what to do. We're telling you what to do.
Yep.
Call 800-345-6789. Jacob will take it from there. You're going to have people trying to assess blame. You're going to have people trying to get you on the phone with their insurance company. They're going to try and lowball you. Just call Jacob, and he'll take the whole process from there. 800-345-6789.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Your car's wrecked. You're missing work. You're getting calls from, like John said, the insurance company. You're talking to the other driver. You got to take pictures, all that. The thing is, Jacob will guide you through the entire process and make you and allow you to get the compensation that you deserve. Jacob and Ronnie, proud legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC. Remember, easiest number in Los Angeles, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
How are you? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tejon is kicking off the new year in high gear. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all January long for the $500,000 Drive the Dream Corvette giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in January for your chance to win big, including $30,000 in free play each week. Start the year with more excitement and more ways to win. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tejon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. This is how SoCal plays.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are in the playoffs, and if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Clinch your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with marquee matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next year's action and get your Rams season tickets today.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering buy one, get one 50% off, and every day 0% financing. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends January 31st, 2026.
The post-career day press conference brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
Listen to Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Before I get into my icebreaker for today, hey, Pepe.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Tia's here.
How you doing?
Good. What's on tap today on ESPN LA? Lakers and Clippers tonight, and it's an LA showdown. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 5:30 with tip-off at 7 here on your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio in the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. So here is where we stand currently with the Icebreakers tally. John, you have 29 points. Mace, you have 19. Okay. Brian, you have 12. Andy, 11. And Stu, 5. And Pepe, you're not on the board yet, but we'll see if you get on today.
Today's your chance.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
You guys are too fast for me.
For 10 points, I was born in 1981.
Okay.
For 9 points, I have hosted SNL. For 8 points, my dog's name is Dodger.
Oh, God. Mason. Oh,
All right, Mace.
It's not right. Alyssa Milano. No,
that is incorrect.
Her dog's name
Sorry.
is not Dodger. But I know of somebody whose dog's name is Dodger. I can't think who it is.
Okay.
For 7 points, my acting debut was for a short-lived show called Opposite Sex.
Okay.
For 6 points, I narrated the documentary series America's Game, the story of the 2014 New England Patriots, and America's Game 2016 Patriots.
Okay. But a dog named Dodger. So that, I'm thinking like Affleck, Damon, but no, they wouldn't name their dog Dodger. All right, keep going.
For 5 points. Last year, I was in the movie Honey Don't from Ethan Coen of the Coen brothers.
Never saw it. Never heard of it.
For 4,
by the way, weirdly, I never heard of that one.
It wasn't very good.
I never heard of that one either.
For 4 points, I have been in both the Fantastic Four and the Avengers. For 3 points, I am one of the 10 highest paid actors.
Pepe, Scarlett Johansson.
Nope. I am one of the
Brian,
10,
me and you.
10 highest paid actors of all time.
Okay.
All right. You got to be quick on this one. For 2 points, I am Captain America in the
Brian.
Avenger series. Okay, Brian?
Chris Evans.
It is Chris
It
Evans.
is Chris
for 2
Evans.
points.
Yeah, boy.
There we go.
Took us a while to get there, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't even have got with that. I've never seen Marvel movies, so
You don't know who Chris Evans is?
I know who he is, but I've never seen
Captain
a Marvel
America.
movie. Yeah.
No. All right, there you have it. Who brings us the?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
I was gonna say, because whenever we do this, it is brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka.
Crafted in the heart of Idaho from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka; it's a statement.
What's happening, Pepe?
You tell me what's happening.
Well, no, you came here, so you tell me what's happening.
I'm going to tell you. Okay, you owe me $100.
That's
I
true.
do owe you $100.
Yeah, where is it?
Wait. I'm going to give the money to the charity, the same charity that.
Oh, you are the New Image
There you
Shelter.
go, man.
Yeah, but make sure to say
100%.
Pepe Mantilla.
I am
Okay.
going to put it in your name. I already sent it to for John, and I put it in John's name, so I put it in your name. I love
now
these
all you got
people.
to do is talk Michael into it, and you get the
Yeah.
charity gets. But Michael will probably say no. He wants to use it and buy ketchup.
Exactly. Yeah, New Image Shelter. The people I work with down in Long Beach are unbelievable.
So,
I love them.
Pepe, I can't remember. Will I see you at the Intuit Dome tonight, or did you do this as a road game from the studio?
From the Burbank studio.
Okay, so here's the thing about Intuit, and I can't. It's spectacular. It's very well done, but it is so modern that it throws me off a little bit. For example, don't take money anywhere.
Yeah, no
money.
cash.
Money is no good there. The Clippers just sent me a parking pass to work this game tonight. I couldn't even figure out how to download it. I need Emily to print it for me. Did you print it yet?
It's been printed. It's sitting on the printer.
But you have to download the app.
I tried. It didn't work. I mean, it's so technologically advanced.
Or the app's not working.
Can't they scan your face?
Didn't you tell me a story that you went to a Bruno Mars concert?
The very first night that Intuit was open, Bruno Mars was the act. And so I wanted to be there, one, because I'm a Bruno Mars fan, two, because I wanted to see.
He's going
the
on tour
Ballmer
again,
building.
by the way.
Yeah, he's going to be at SoFi. So when you walked in, you had facial recognition, right? And you put your credit card, you associated your credit card with your facial recognition. And you just go to the concession stand and you pick up whatever you want, and the cameras and whatnot ring up your charges. Now, on that particular night, and again, it was opening night, none of it worked. So we found out later that everything we ate, everything we drank was absolutely free. There was no charge for any of it.
Because the apps weren't working.
Apps were not working yet.
I went to the Billy Joel concert.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing, but I downloaded the app and all that, put my card, the same thing that you did. The parking was like $60.
Yeah.
I found out later.
Sure.
Then you go on a long line.
And at no point did you ever take money out of your pocket,
No,
right?
no. Then we're waiting to get in. The line is long because a lot of people don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So when I get to the place, they said, "Welcome to Intuit, Mr. Mantilla."
Oh, wow.
So they know you're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
it's all facial recognition.
So
right?
I'll say this about the Ballmer place, or the Intuit Dome. I love the courtyard where you enter.
Yeah.
I think the courtyard is really
Really
cool
nice.
with the
Very
red,
nice.
basketball net or whatever the hell it is. If you look at the whole building, but other than that, I think it's just I put it in the category of basketball arena.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Basketball arena.
when
Nothing
we go over there,
special.
When we go over there, we get to our seats. But before that, you go into this room where they have a lot of food and things and all that. And we start picking up things that we want to eat. We go to our seats, and our seats aren't there.
Oh, God.
Okay?
Oh.
because they forgot to add 2 seats to the row.
Right, to the row.
Right.
So
Okay.
how did they accommodate you?
No, they moved the seats. They opened the space and put the 2 seats. But we weren't the only ones like that.
But you
sitting
get
in, like, a folding chair?
In the end, you did get to see Billy Joel,
Yeah.
right?
So I said, okay. So I was waiting for them to charge my card.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, they haven't.
All free.
Yeah.
Everything's free.
And right after you just said that, they're going to charge you.
Yeah, they're going to go back and check the records. Exactly.
Yeah, it's a little too technologically advanced for me, but I'm old.
Although
I have a question.
The most old school thing in the world, I've talked about this many times, but urinal shelf is spectacular. Next to every urinal, there is a shelf. So if you
have
know,
a drink or your phone,
phone, whatever, you can set it there. You do your business. It's so convenient. I think every arena should have urinal shelves.
I have a question. This is like semi-related to this, and it has to do with technology and whatever. So my friend's getting married, and she sent out her wedding invitations, and her mom was saying that the people that she's inviting, as the mom says, the boomers that are invited,
yes,
would not be able to scan a QR code to electronically do their RSVP. So if you get an invitation, do you still want to do the mail-in RSVP, or you just do it online?
I just do it on Evite, right?
That's what my friend said that they should do, but the mom
if
wanted
you
it.
sent it to my mom, she wouldn't be able to
couldn't
figure that out.
She could open an Evite.
I don't know.
You don't think so? Myrna's
It's just
sharp.
a QR code on the invitation, so they'd have to scan the QR code.
It's
I
hard
doubt
to
my
figure it
mom
out.
has ever scanned a QR code.
Oh, come on. For a while there, you couldn't even get a menu. You had to go and take a picture of the thing so you could see what you were going to potentially
What time
order.
is it?
No, they got
Mace,
rid of paper menus.
But Mace, any restaurant you go and they said take the picture, you said no, I don't want to. I want a menu. They'll give you a menu.
Oh, no, they will. They will.
Even back in the day of COVID.
Maybe that's true. I
And-
don't know.
and-
What about your mom, Mace?
My mom can use a QR code like it's going out of style. My mom is really technologically
big
savvy.
QR code?
I don't.
Big on the QR codes.
All right, we'll see if I'm sending you my mom's phone number. See if she just call her and see if she answers her phone. I don't know if she will or not, but my guess is not only has she never used a QR code, I don't think she knows what one is.
Wow.
I just don't. My mom's in her 80s.
Yep.
There's just no way. So I don't know. Are you trying her?
I haven't gotten the phone number yet.
We love Myrna. We love Myrna.
And I
She's
have
so
a question for you, John Island.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead. While we're doing this, go ahead, Pepe. Ask John. Do his question.
The question is this: when you go to Intuit, where do they put the broadcasters?
Oh,
I think they forgot. There's 2 arenas where I think they actually forgot about the broadcasters when they built them. One is the Golden One Center in Sacramento, and the other one is Intuit. I think because we're way up high and we're behind these people, and they put us behind the cameras, like the big stand. So you're looking over those guys,
So how
too.
hard is to broadcast the game from there?
Well, there's some other ones that are harder, but like Denver, Dallas, New York's the worst. The Knicks, they were basically on the roof.
But that one is it's old.
But I actually think that in the case, I'd have to talk to the architects, but I think in the case of when they built the arenas, they forgot.
That's not
And
an
they had to add
that
up.
is not an
What's that?
excuse for a basketball arena.
What'd you say,
Mace.
Okay.
So, John, your mom's here. Do you want her on air?
Yeah.
Here, Myrna's
I'll
been on the
bring her.
show a lot.
Hey, Mom, can you hear me?
I can.
Hi, Myrna.
Hi, how are you?
Good. It's nice to talk to you.
You too. Long time no see. I know.
Exactly.
Mom, my mom broke her ankle recently. How's the foot, Mom?
Well, it could be better, but I'm trying.
Okay. So we have a question. We have a question for you. Do you know what a QR code is?
Yeah, I think so. It's that little crazy box that's they all say, hit your QR code.
Okay. Have you ever done that? Have you ever, when it says hit the QR, if I sent you something and I said, just hit the QR code, would you need an explanation or could you figure it out?
Well, I'd hit it, but I don't know what it would do.
Yeah, okay. So that's
the issue.
Yeah.
We're talking about how I'm working this game tonight, this Clipper game at their new arena, the Intuit Dome, and it's all digital. You can't have money. You do everything from your phone. And I think you older people would have a really hard time with that. How would you feel about going into a building where you had to use your phone for everything?
No, I'm not in favor of it at all.
Yeah, I understand.
I agree.
By the way, the thing about Myrna,
I mean, everything nowadays is done over the net, and I have a really difficult time even sometimes returning things to Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Because it always says
hit the QR code or something, right?
Hit the QR code, and I'm going, well, what does that do?
So when I think of Myrna, Ireland, I think of like luncheons and galas. Do you still go to a lot of luncheons and galas, Myrna?
Oh, Steve, absolutely. Why stop doing that? Life is too short.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Luncheons and galas for Myrna.
All right, Mom, I'm going to Dallas tomorrow, and the temperature there is 11 degrees. As someone who grew up in New York, do you have any tips for me?
Yeah, wear warm socks because your feet get the coldest.
All right, good tip.
You go. Good tip.
All right, Mom, have a great day. Thank you.
Love you.
Hey, are you gonna tell me what a QR code is?
No, it's
yeah. Show her the next time you see her. It is the crazy box. You've got that part of it right.
You'll see, Mom. Next time you're watching Amazon Prime, one will pop up in the corner. Like if a commercial comes on, it'll say, "Click on this," and it'll take you where you can buy, more pretzels or whatever they're selling.
Yeah.
So it's basically something that younger people use for commerce. They use it to buy things.
Okay. Well, here's the difficult part. Excuse me. When you're older, they keep telling you don't do anything you don't understand. Just delete it.
Yes.
And so that's what happens to older people. If we don't understand something, we just delete it and then we miss out.
Yeah, that was exactly my point. And
Absolutely.
Mom, what's our rule? If it costs more than $100, what are you supposed to do?
I thought it was 1,000.
Oh, so if inflation moved it to 1,000, what are you supposed to do if it's $1,000 or more?
Call John.
There
exactly.
you go. Call John. That's smart. That's smart.
Mom, have a great day.
Thanks, Myrna.
Take care of your foot. Love you.
Love you too. Nice talking to you, Steve.
Nice talking to you, Myrna. Love you. She's got a gala to get to.
Yeah.
A luncheon and then a gala.
I wonder if she's been. I wonder if the cast on her foot hampers her gala gatherings.
Yeah.
Probably.
Gala hopping.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up next for you, it's time, people. It is time for sports graffiti.
Yeah.
213-799-0139. We've talked about LeBron today. Talked about Kobe. It's the anniversary of the 81-point game. Will Kawhi Leonard play tonight in the Lakers-Clippers game? What do you expect? We got an NFC-AFC championship game on Sunday. Rams 2.5-point underdogs at Seattle. Broncos 5.5-point underdogs at home to New England. All that stuff is fair game. Again, the number 213-799-0139. 213-799-0139. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN LA is hooking you up with a legendary night of music. We're giving away tickets to see John Mellencamp live at the iconic Hollywood Bowl August 10th. We'll give away 4 pairs of tickets this Friday, January 23rd. So stay tuned to ESPN LA all week for details. And don't miss your shot to see John Mellencamp live. ESPN LA and Live Nation, bringing you live music in LA.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Download the Waba Rewards app today or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, keeping it real for you.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes!
Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
George Chevrolet starts the new year with big Chevy truck savings. Save $11,000 off MSRP on the 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500, or up to $6,500 off select 2025 Silverado 2500 HDs. George Chevrolet makes it easy to save on the trucks you want. Visit George Chevrolet up the 91 Freeway, Lakewood exit in Bellflower, or shop GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Discounts off MSRP on select models. Ends 2/2/26. Call 866-949-4805.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
So I want to ask you guys if I am crazy.
Okay.
And if there's something wrong with me.
I like this.
The answer, yes and yes.
More Mason and Ireland right now.
All right, I am so intrigued.
I'm a little flummoxed.
John says he had the weirdest bathroom experience he's ever had.
All right, so I'm in the bathroom here at LA Live, and I'm the only one in there. And I'm standing up at the urinal, and a guy walks in, and he's on a business call. You can tell. He goes, yeah, well, logistically, you just got to move on. He's talking to somebody. He goes right past me, continuing to talk, opens the stall, sits down to do his business, starts making the sounds you make when you're sitting there. Never interrupts the call. The whole time. And I mean, loud.
Wow.
And I'm like, I could never do that. Could any of you do? Could any of you do that?
I would not talk on the phone.
I wouldn't talk on the phone. No.
Anybody? No, I'll take my computer. I'll take my phone. I'll look at whatever on
I
my
wouldn't
phone.
talk.
But I'm not making calls on the can.
Why don't somebody who's listening to us on the can give us a call?
No,
on the
no,
can.
we don't need that audio. What's wrong with you?
I've got a can line open. The number, by the way, is 213-799-0139.
I'm kind of proud of our audience that they have adjusted to this new number. I thought it was going to be, and we won't pay the phone bill, so that's why we're going to this. One of these days we'll pay the phone bill and get the old number back. But good on you people.
Yes.
Now I'm going to start today with Justin in Dallas.
Okay.
Because, as I said earlier, Justin, on Saturday, the low in Dallas is supposed to be 11 degrees. Has the cold snap hit yet?
No, it hasn't, John. Yeah. I'm actually sitting outside. It's a little cool, but it's not too bad.
Okay.
But this is to put it in literal terms, the calm before the storm.
Right, but does it get that cold in Dallas normally?
Well, like once or twice this time of year, but not that often. We are expecting a little bit of precip too. So
that's all right. Luca will put on a show and warm the entire arena with his performance.
Oh, absolutely, especially here in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But 3 words of advice for you, John, when you come here.
Okay.
I should say before you come here. Layer.
Yeah, covered.
Windbreakers. Windbreakers. Hoodies. Like sometimes I wear like maybe 4 or 5 layers when I'm outside in that kind of weather.
Right.
I'm on it, Justin.
There you go,
Thank
Justin.
you. Thank you for looking out for me. You got anything else?
Yeah. So you were talking about how people are just like really not into sports and stuff.
Right.
Like I know tons of people that are like that. I mean,
what's wrong
I'm
with them, Justin? What's wrong with those people?
I actually feel sorry for them. I'm not mad at them. I don't dislike them. I feel like, wow, all the great experiences I've had in my life, and Mace, you of all my friends, you actually go in person to sporting events more than almost anyone I know. Completely erase that from your life. You'd be less
I don't know
than.
what I would do.
Yeah, Justin, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of get it, at least from their standpoint. I mean, just not everybody's interested,
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm going to watch a Super Bowl. I'm going to watch the Lakers in the playoffs, and they're like, they either roll their eyes or just like, whatever. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just going to watch Netflix.
I can
until
honestly
go to the
say
movies.
sports is the
thanks, Justin.
Sports is the soundtrack of my life. It is nonstop all the time, no matter what game. I'm always watching games.
Well, you, me, and everybody else, because we love
But
sport.
not everybody else. That's the
I
point.
mean, everybody else here.
Yeah.
And I would say it gives me an in to talk to a lot of people. It, like, makes small talk a lot easier.
Like
also,
when you tell them what do you do, that's interesting.
Exactly. And also, like, my extended relatives, my cousins, aunts and uncles, I don't see them all the time. But, sports is the easy way in.
Here's Carlos on the 105. Hi, Carlos. You're on Sports Graffiti. What do you got?
Hey, what's up, guys? Going back to the can situation, there's a mute button, right? When you're sitting there, you hit the mute button and you're all go crazy.
But this guy, but
mute,
Carlos,
unmute,
this
mute,
guy,
unmute.
This guy was not doing that. He was engaged. I could hear both sides of the call.
Oh, no.
And he was farting through the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
it
a
was,
rough
It
call.
was super weird.
Yeah.
I think this
Super
is as
weird.
bad as your laptop thing, though. I think bringing a laptop to the can is as bad as taking a phone call in the can.
I don't think so.
And here's another thing I won't do, and maybe this is just me.
Yeah.
If I'm on the can and I get an important phone call,
right.
I almost always let it go to voicemail. But if it's somebody that I need to talk to, I will answer it, and then I will wait to flush, even if I'm done.
See, I
don't want him to hear the
No,
flush.
that's the right way to do it.
I will hit the call you right back answer.
Oh, that's better.
Call you right back.
But what if it's your boss? What if it's Brian Cranston? What if it's Sam Pines?
Call you right back. I'm
Really?
on the can, dude.
Yeah.
What if you're waiting for test results from a doctor?
Yeah, what if it's Sugarman and you're waiting to talk to him all day?
Well, Sugarman, I might talk to. My voice guy, I might talk to.
Sugarman wouldn't care.
Yeah, Sugarman.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He's heard it all. Josh in Orange County. Hey, Josh, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, gotcha.
So really quick, I have 8-year-old twins, and I'm actually teaching my kids about sports stars, not the Capitals. But really quick, John, when you go to Dallas, put cayenne pepper in your socks, and then let me know how it is.
Okay, the Rams did this in Chicago, and they were all saying it works. I have really thick socks. My feet get colder than most, so I have like probably 4 or 5 pairs of thermal socks, and they're all making the trip.
See,
with
I
me.
don't know that the cayenne pepper is actually, I don't know about the efficacy, but the placebo effect, I'm sure, is very strong.
Right. Adam in Los Feliz. Adam, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
John, I wanted to bring up what you were talking about with not appreciating LeBron. I was one of the people who grew up with Kobe as an icon. And part of it is that when I was a teenager when both the second championships were won, Nike set them apart as like they're going against each other, even though they never really went each other in a consequential game. And it was kind of like Federer and Nadal, and then you had Duncan kind of off to the side, similar to Djokovic. But I think it's what changed it for me. And I actually stopped what I was doing because it was so amazing as it was happening. LeBron's game 1 in the finals of 2018, before the season before he came to Lakers, is literally the most, aside from the 81-point game, probably the best game I've ever seen a person have.
You're talking about the J.R. Smith game, right?
The J.R. Smith game, correct. And I encourage anyone who's not a LeBron fan, that turned me. When he came to us the following season, I was just like, I'm so glad to have him, because before that I was totally Kobe, and obviously still am, but I was just like, you can't deny that performance. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's an unbelievable. Thanks, Adam, for the phone call. He's an unbelievable basketball player.
Yep.
And Pepe, I struggle because you and I get to watch him play every night with people that hate him. I don't get, but they do. I mean, it's out there.
They do because they don't think that he represents Los Angeles like Kobe did. And one of the best games, Kobe's games that I remember, the finals in the Olympics against Spain.
Right.
Where
he took it over.
All of his teammates talk so high of Kobe because Kobe took.
That's when he ran through Pau Gasol and almost knocked him out of the game.
I did that game for Latin America.
Yep.
And Kobe took control of that game.
But we have that expression: two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
Kobe can be the greatest ever, and LeBron can be the greatest ever, and it's open to debate.
I would never tell somebody, you're not entitled to your opinion or how you feel. I understand the sentiment out there with a lot of you Laker fans who don't like LeBron. I will just say this. If you study the history of the Lakers, what they have done really well from the beginning of time is provide you with star performances almost every single year.
That's right. That is right.
Almost. If Jerry Buss Dr. Buss believed that this was a star-driven town, and he felt that stars should play for the Lakers. And LeBron, with all, and I understand why some of you guys don't like him, but with all of his faults, is still doing things at age 41 that we will never see again. And if you're a Laker fan and you're ignoring that, Pepe, you're saying, well, I don't like LeBron because of what he does off the court, or I don't like LeBron because he's not Kobe. What you're missing out on is he's the oldest player in the league.
I know.
And he leads the league in fast break points this year.
I know. And at 41, and I say it all the time when I'm calling the games, I said, this guy is 41 years old, and look at the way that he's playing.
Unbelievable. Alonzo in L.A. Hey, Alonzo, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me? I'm outside with my dog.
Gotcha, Alonzo. We got you. Say hello to your dog.
Coco. But I wanted to come on here because I wanted to give you your flowers, you and Mason.
Yeah.
You guys have been saving me for decades and decades and decades. I appreciate what you do. Emily is the best fit since Sausage Jeans and back when Amanda was your producer. You guys do an amazing job on 710. I love it. But I wanted to mention LeBron. We need to start thinking of him as just a player, averaging 25 points, all the assists that he makes, and all the rebounds, and forget the name on the back of the jersey, not the Lakers name, but the LeBron name, and just treat him as a regular player and utilize him for what he is and not for who he was. And I think that would help us, but that's hard to separate the two.
Right. It's Alonzo. Thank you, by the way, for those compliments.
Thank you very
much. It
means
a lot to us.
Nice,
Alonzo, we never take it for granted that you guys, the audience, has allowed us to do this for 30 years. And we never take for granted, and we're incredibly grateful, and we thank you for those kind words. I, as you know, Mace, struggle with this fairly regularly, this LeBron, I would call it dislike, but it's hate.
Right.
There are Laker fans, people that root with us, that hate LeBron. And like J.J. Redick said a couple of weeks ago, I wish people could see the work this guy puts in. And I'm not excusing the off-the-court stuff. I know the passive-aggressive stuff. I know some people don't like that. But LeBron is here for our entertainment.
Right.
The Lakers are an entertainment product.
That's right.
And Pepe, I said earlier in the show, Luka has a lot of the showman in him that Kobe did.
Oh, yeah.
But LeBron's been putting on a show every night. And if you don't enjoy it because of whatever
you're
believe
totally
you're
missing
hanging
out.
on
It's
to.
really fun.
Right.
Yeah, and
right, you're missing it.
And John, and we see it every game when we are calling the games from across the street. How many people from all over the world come to see the Lakers, comes to see LeBron, and came to see Kobe and Luka and all that? For them, watching LeBron play is like,
and look, he's not Kobe. Nobody ever will be.
But
Kobe,
Pepe will back me up on this, Mace. It is an honor for us. It's a privilege for us to call these guys games.
Privilege is the word.
He is that good. And by the way, when he goes, that's going to be Luka. Luka's already there. If you're not watching what Luka in Denver the other night was spectacular.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, 38, 13, and 10.
I
mean, come on. In a game, they were down 14 at the half, and he put them on their back, and he won it in the second half. And you know who was his wingman for the whole thing? LeBron. It was great.
Yeah, and they were down in the first half. Second half, Denver only scored 17 points in each quarter.
17 in the third, 19 in the fourth. You're right.
Well,
29-7. We outscored them 58-36.
And Murray only scored 2 points.
Yep.
All right.
So don't miss it. If you're a Laker fan, don't take this for granted because it's a really, really fun show to watch.
And tonight, by the way, at Intuit Dome, what time is the game tonight?
7. But it's on Amazon, so you can't watch it on Sportsnet, and there might be a slide because we're the second game of a doubleheader.
Okay. So that is coming up a little bit later on tonight. You'll hear the game here on 710 ESPN, the home of the Los Angeles Lakers. Coming up next for you, what are the top social media sites these days, and how tough is it to play a team like Sean McVay is going to do for a third time, like they're going to do with Seattle on Sunday? We'll do that coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Oh, Southern California Toyota. Now, we were just talking about the Lakers. The Lakers and Toyota have been together for 50 years. They started their partnership in 1976. And as part of that, the We Make It Easy sales event is here. You'll find the biggest selection of the year with some of the biggest savings all in one place. And it's on any Toyota. You want a car, a truck, an SUV, all of them on sale. Camrys, Tacomas, RAV4s, all of them on sale. Whatever you're looking for, Toyota makes it easy to find the right fit, and there's one of two ways you can do it. You can go into a Southern California Toyota dealer, you can test drive the car, you can see it, you can smell it, you can sit in it. Or if you already know what you want, just go to Toyota.com. It's easier than ever to find your next Toyota. You can explore the full lineup, compare features side by side, see all the available inventory, accessorize your Toyota right online. Hurry in today to either your Southern California Toyota dealer or Toyota.com. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. The road to Lombardi runs through Yamava, and this Sunday, January 25th, is your way in. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and me, producer Lindsay, at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games with us. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience, a free room, incidentals, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. You in?
Let me tell you why I went to Vision Works in Orange County. First, it's so simple. Simple scheduling, so I booked my exam fast. Simple shopping, so I actually found frames I liked without overthinking it. And I love my new glasses. And here's the best part. Vision Works backs it all with a 100-day guarantee. If your glasses aren't right, they'll make it right. Vision Works accepts most major insurance plans. And their eye experts will help you get the most out of your benefits. And they can if you don't have benefits. So if it's time for new glasses, do what I did. Head to one of the 7 OC locations. Go to VisionWorks and see the difference.
The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And since the big game is right around the corner, that also means it's your last chance to get into the football action before next season. So close the season out right with Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. On Prize Picks, you simply pick 2 to 6 players, pick more or less on their stat projection, and submit your lineup. Prize Picks also has early payouts. Oh, dude, you got to take advantage of this. If your lineup gets off to a hot start and now you have the option to cash out winnings before the game even finishes, you got to take advantage. You can also copy lineups with one click from our new social feed. Download the Prize Picks app today and use our code CAPPY and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY on Prize Picks to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups for just playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are in the playoffs, and if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Clinch your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with marquee matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next year's action and get your Rams season tickets today.
Hey, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, quote, "Inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage today at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with
Short seller's advantage.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train?
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks, think train.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland, and Mason.
Oh my God, that just wouldn't
and
sound
Mason
right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
no, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland, right now.
This is music from F1, the movie that was nominated the 17th.
Another movie I haven't seen. Have you seen it, Pepe?
No.
17th sports movie ever.
And that's on Apple, right?
That's on Apple.
Okay.
The other nominees, here are the other sports movies that have been nominated for Best Picture. Rocky, which won. Let's see.
Chariots of Fire, which won.
Chariots of Fire, which won. Raging Bull, which won Best Actor. Moneyball, which was great. Let's see. Field of Dreams, which is legendary. Love
Except
that
when
movie.
they say
The
have
Fighter.
a catch.
Love that movie. The Hustler.
Great movie.
Cool, right? You've got Pride of the Yankees was nominated for Best Picture. I think that starred. Is that the one that starred Babe Ruth as Babe Ruth?
No, that's the Lou Gehrig story.
Lou Gehrig
with
story,
Gary
right.
Cooper as Lou Gehrig. Babe Ruth may have played himself. I don't know.
$1 Million Baby,
great
Jerry
movie.
Maguire. King Richard, which was the Will Smith movie about
That was
Richard Williams.
Side of the Slap.
Breaking Away, which was a cycling movie.
Yeah.
The Fighter, which was fantastic. Ford versus Ferrari, which I honestly kind of forgot about that movie.
That's a good one.
I love that movie.
The Champ in 1931.
Great movie.
Remade later with
John Voight and Ricky Schroeder.
There you go. Heaven Can Wait, which was about the Rams.
Yeah.
From my my boyhood.
Warren Beatty.
Chariots of Fire, which won Seabiscuit. And The Blind Side. And now number 18. Actually, would you count Marty Supreme as a sports movie?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's ping pong.
Yeah.
I would say if you have not seen F1 yet and you liked Top Gun Maverick, you'll like F1. It's by the same guy who made that. He uses very cool technology. You're right in the seat of the car.
Yep.
It's really, really awesome. I'm happy it got onto the list, and it was a surprise, actually.
Yeah, it was an upset.
By the way,
it was
if
an
I
upset.
ask you guys just this open-ended question, Pepe, I'll ask you first. Best 20, somebody think of someone in their 20s. Best actor or actress working today is who? But they got to be in their 20s.
In their 20s.
I think this is a very easy question to answer.
The girl, what is the girl? I was talking to you about the girl that is in Gladiola or whatever movie is.
Is she Emma Stone?
Emma
Is she
Stone's
30?
She's in her 30s.
Yeah, she's in her 30s.
I think the answer to this is Chalamet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he actually just turned 30.
He just turned 30,
did he?
but yeah.
In December.
Okay, so what's the answer now if he's out of it?
It's really tough. I don't even know if there is one that I can think of right now.
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi is nominated today. He's 28.
Jacob Elordi, that's actually a good
He's
one. He
28.
got nominated for Frankenstein, and he's got Euphoria and Saltburn and a bunch of other stuff.
Zendaya. Zendaya's really great.
Zendaya! What about Tom Holland? There's another one.
He's in his
Tom
30s.
Holland's only in Spider-Man.
Yeah, and plus Tom Holland's not in his 20s anymore.
Is Zendaya in her 20s?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
she is. She's 29. I thought she was
Barely.
the same year as
She's
me.
huge. And both of them have got Dune 3 coming out later on this year. All right, so I wanted to do this quick question, John. I have got a list of the top social media sites of 2025. So I want you to call them out. It is a list of 8.
Okay. Instagram.
Instagram is number 2.
Facebook.
Facebook is number 1, and it's by a lot.
Still. That surprised me. I would have thought Instagram would have passed Facebook.
Nope. Instagram is number 2.
Okay. Pepe, do you think Twitter or X is there?
Yeah.
I may not be, but I'll go there. Twitter
number
or X.
8.
Okay.
Now, one is obvious. We watch all of our stuff there.
YouTube,
yes.
Yeah. Surprise YouTube. What number is YouTube?
Number 3.
Yeah.
Then
is Netflix on that list?
No. It's not social media sites. The next one, it goes Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, Threads, which is
I've never been on Pinterest. I've never been on Threads.
I think I have a social media guy. I think he posts on Threads, but I didn't realize it was like taken off. And then X. So Threads is more popular than X now.
Well, sometimes you post on Instagram, it goes to Threads or something.
Everything you post to Instagram does go to Threads. That's one of the reasons why I think Threads has been built up. But I was surprised about the Threads aspect of it. All right, the road to the Lombardi runs through Yamava Sunday. Your chance to win the ultimate Super Sunday prize. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar for the AFC-NFC Championship games. Show up. Sign up for your chance to win a VIP Super Sunday experience and a one-night stay at Yamava. Be there January 25 this Sunday at Yamava Resort Casino to watch and win. Spots are limited. Reserve your seat right now at ESPNLA.com. You in? All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do some the Boys in Blue report. The very latest on the Dodgers. Freddie Peralta goes to the Mets. What does Greg Bergman think of the Hall of Fame class? All that stuff is next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Cosm. If you're looking for an unbelievable place to watch the AFC, the NFC Championship game, I'm telling you, Cosm, spectacular. At Cosm, you watch all your favorite sports on these massive high-resolution displays, and the coolest thing, you're surrounded by fellow fans. The Dome is an immersive experience with these giant wraparound display screens, reserved booth-style seating. Watching the game from inside the Dome feels like you're actually at the game. The hall features wall-to-wall, multi-view sports, so you can watch every game while cheering on your teams with your fellow fans. Cosm, huge selection of games like, you got your AFC NFC Championship game this weekend. You got the NBA, you got Premier League Soccer, you got UFC, and then you've got immersive cinema programming like The Matrix, which I saw there, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which I'm going to go see there, and all the Cirque du Soleil stuff, including the show O, which I've seen. Cosm's panoramic rooftop bar offers amazing views, great food. Try the Korean-style nachos, craft cocktails, beers throughout the venue. Watch the NFL playoffs and shared reality at Cosm with family, friends, and fans. At Cosm, you're not just watching the action, you're in it. For more information on upcoming events, grab your tickets at Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
ESPN LA is hooking you up with a legendary night of music. We're giving away tickets to see John Mellencamp live at the iconic Hollywood Bowl August 10th. We'll give away 4 pairs of tickets this Friday, January 23rd. So stay tuned to ESPN LA all week for details. And don't miss your shot to see John Mellencamp live. ESPN LA and Live Nation, bringing you live music in LA.
It's Bethel Duran, and it's time to celebrate the new year with a new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax. And if you're thinking about a trade-in, your current ride could be worth more than you think. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing, $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
One briefcase, one moment could change everything. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving you a chance to own your destiny in 2026. Play throughout the month of January, and on January 28th, one Club Serrano member will win the case, and with it, a finale spot in any 2026 promotion, plus $400,000. Which destiny will you choose? It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Mike, in sports, dynasties don't happen by luck. They happen with culture, coaching, and execution.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Travis, but that's exactly how we run Rotolo Chevrolet.
Mike, it's actually pretty simple. Customer service that takes care of people.
It's probably the biggest reason why people choose Rotolo Chevrolet. They come from all over California.
210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, right there in Fontana. I'm going to remember that the rest of my life.
Love it.
And of course, RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO Chevy.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
Payoff pitch to Rojas.
Hey, this is Miguel Rojas from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
It's back! It's on its way! Out of here! Miguel Rojas!
You're listening to Mason and Ireland Show.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
Ninth inning, Dodger Stadium. We're going to see him this year. Edwin Diaz joining us right now with the Boys in Blue report.
This isn't Edwin Diaz.
Who did I say?
This is Freddie Freeman.
Oh, yeah, this is Freddie Freeman.
Oh, this is the Freddie Freeman side. I was thinking Tommy Trumpet.
It does have a trumpet.
There's a trumpet, so
yeah.
I got sucked in there. It's Freddie Freeman. So what's going on, Bergman?
What's happening? First of all, Boys in Blue report is brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Tejon, the easiest drive from downtown LA. This January, Unity members can enter to win the Drive the Dream Corvette giveaway. With drawings every Thursday, learn more, casino.hardrock.com/Tejon. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, this is how SoCal plays.
All right, Greg, so we were hearing that Freddie Peralta and the Dodgers were in advanced discussions and that the Dodgers were the odds-on favorite to get him. Yesterday, Freddie Peralta traded to the Mets. Is that a loss for the Dodgers? Something? Nothing? What do you think?
Well, it makes the Mets better because he was Milwaukee's ace. So Look, the Dodgers don't need more pitching, but obviously if you can get it, then you do. But I don't think they needed Freddie Peralta. It makes the Mets better because pitching staff was their biggest issue.
Right.
To have a starter pitch, and he is a legit ace, number one pitcher.
Yep.
I just don't get it. Like, you're the Milwaukee Brewers, right? You had the best record in all of baseball last year. You went to the NLCS. Why are you trading your ace pitcher who makes $8 million? How is that not bad for baseball when everything that the Dodgers are doing is apparently bad for baseball? But this is totally fine.
Well, but Milwaukee's playing a different game, right? I mean, they're playing and they are competitive almost every year, no matter who they. I mean, they've won the division now 3 years in a row.
But they have
4 of the last 5 times they've won the division. So whatever they're doing, they're managing payroll and talent at the same time, and it seems to be working, right?
It works for them specifically, but then for all the other small market teams that have superstars that want to be kind of like the Brewers and still compete, you're trading your ace to a big bad New York Mets team that has a giant payroll just like the Dodgers.
See, I would argue this, Greg. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Colorado, Miami, they all need to do what the Brewers are doing.
Trade away all their best players?
No, the Brewers have, because they're in a smaller market, they've got to trade away great players before they.
It's what you get in return that matters.
Correct.
So
and
they
the
traded
Brewers
away
have done really
two
well.
Prospects. They got 2 prospects out of that deal. That's it. They got 2 prospects.
I don't know anything about the prospects.
I don't know anything about the prospects, but
they could be great.
But I do know that Freddie Peralta was due $8 million. It's not like he was going to break the bank for them.
Right, but then he's going to be a free agent.
Sure.
They couldn't afford to sign him, so they move him now a year in advance, the way everybody says the Angels should have done with Shohei. Greg, I don't want to pick on the Brewers because they've won their division for the last 5 years. Whatever they're doing is working.
I think, to me, it's about what they're doing as a small market team. If we're going to go through this whole thing about the Dodgers are breaking baseball because they're grabbing people from they're trading away for players, they're signing off free agents, the teams that have actually the stars, they have to hold on to them and build around them to be able to compete with the big bad Dodgers and the big bad Mets and Yankees.
All right, so I was listening to the Kyle Tucker press conference the other day.
Yeah.
And Dave Roberts said something that surprised me. A reporter asked Dave, where is Tucker going to hit in the lineup? He said somewhere in the top 3 spots.
Shocking.
I thought he's perfect to plug into the 5 spot because, Greg, and stay with me here because it's kind of weird. Shohei leads off. He's left-handed.
Yep.
Mookie, right-handed. Freddie, left-handed. Will Smith, right-handed. Kyle Tucker, left-handed. Teo, right-handed. Max Muncy, left-handed. They could go right, left, all the way to the end. And then batting ninth is Tommy Edman, who's a switch hitter. I thought it would line up perfect. But if he puts Tucker in the top 3 spots, it ruins that, right?
Left. Yeah, unless you put Mookie in the 3 spot and move Freddie down to the 4 spot, so you go left, right, left.
What's wrong with Shohei 1, Mookie 2, Tucker 3, Will Smith 4, Freddie 5?
So Freddie needs to be in the top 3, 4.
That's a run-producing position in the lineup.
Okay, so
I would prefer Freddie getting more.
Wait, to Greg's point, clutch situation comes up, okay?
Yeah.
You can pick. Who'd you rather have, Freddie Freeman or Kyle Tucker?
I'd rather have Freddie.
Me too. So hit him third.
But here's the thing. Apparently they're going to do it no matter what. You say I would keep the lineup the same and put Tucker in the 5 hole, but it sounds like Dave
did say at the end of it, he goes, "Don't hold me to it," but that's what I'm thinking.
He tends to talk every once in a while, and you're like, "Hey, Dave, just relax a little bit. don't say the thing that you're saying right now."
But
What's that,
Greg,
Pepe?
Greg, if the lineup is working and they got two championships in a row, why change it?
Because
Tucker's made an addition.
Yeah, okay, but they can put it at number 5.
So think about it this way, Pepe, and this is why I kind of understand that 2-3 spot. He's making $60 million, and with the whole
should be irrelevant.
It should be irrelevant, but with the luxury tax and everything that they're going through, it's actually like $120 million a year that they're paying him. It's like, so in that sense, you need him to be batting more and not less.
Well, and I also think that as the games start, so, let's say April 1st, the season starts. If after a month, Tucker's hitting in the 3 and he's not hitting, you can just flip him.
Yeah, you can move him at any point.
The positionality they have is scary. All right, last thing for me.
Yeah.
I asked this to Mace yesterday. We've had, I don't know, what do you think, Mace? 3 or 4 people in the last week.
Yep.
Respectable people say they are 100% convinced that we will have a lockout a year from now. I mean, these are people that we all listen to, and they don't say it like we could have a lockout. They say, no, it's coming.
Yep,
it's happening. If I put you in charge of avoiding the lockout, could you do it?
So I don't know if we can do it, but there's ways that I think that you can get around some of it. Mace, your whole thing was make
the salary cap more, the luxury tax more punitive.
Right. So I think that's
if
really
it's 300%.
Okay, but Mace,
I think that's a really good idea. But I think you have to do it on both sides, though.
Yeah, you need a floor. But Mace, let me attack your idea from this standpoint. Okay. If you do that, if we adopt the Mason plan, and we make, like, we'll use Kyle Tucker as an example, we make it so punitive to sign a guy like Kyle Tucker that instead of costing you $100 million, it's going to cost you $500 million.
Right?
Won't all the owners just punt?
Well, but will Mark Walter punt?
I don't know.
See, Mark Walter made
$500 million. I probably would.
And so by the way, like Joe Lacob in the Warriors says, "I don't care about that. I'm going to keep spending the money that I need to spend." Right.
By the way, $500 million, and then you plow all that luxury tax revenue to all the rest of the teams in the league. To me, a punitive luxury tax, and right now the Dodgers are paying 110% on what they pay Kyle Tucker. So that's a tax, right? If you increase that, that's more money to share with the rest of the teams, and maybe they're able to raise their payroll.
So you think that they will agree to that?
I don't know.
That's the problem.
The thing I like about my plan is it doesn't use the word cap.
I think if
you don't have to use the word cap.
I think if you do use the word cap, then the lockout is inevitable.
Absolutely.
So look at
the
this.
Players will never accept anything with the word cap in it.
The luxury tax is a cap. It is essentially, it works as a cap no matter what.
I know that, and you know that, but
they don't want that word.
For public posturing, they can't use that word.
Sure, but it's also on the other side, too. And yes, there does have to be a floor, but that floor has to be met and actually made. And also, when you move that money from the top and it goes to all the other teams, right?
They have to spend it.
They have to spend it, and they have to prove that they are spending it within the team itself and not just into their own pockets and into the facility. The money still has to go to the product onto the field, and they have to prove that by opening up their books a little bit.
To make everything better and more competitive, right?
Right. So it needs to be on both sides.
To your point, Greg, the teams at the beginning of the year are handed a check.
Yep.
Teams like Colorado and Pittsburgh aren't even spending that much money on players, which I think that has got to change. And again, that'll drive there'll be more opportunities for players if those teams have a floor.
100%. And that's kind of why it's a weird thing when it goes towards back to the Brewers just for a second. That $8 million or that money that they're getting, that $8 million that they're holding on to, is that going back into somebody or is that going back into their pockets to save for another time? That's kind of the problem. That's why you need the floor, and they need to open the books and say, we are doing this to get to this floor that's going into players.
Okay, so I want to hit you with a couple of more things here before we get you out here. Let's do Hall of Fame.
Oh, boy.
So if I tell you 435 home runs, 312 stolen bases, 1,500 runs, 1,500 RBIs, does that say to you Hall of Fame?
I mean, if you just look at numbers, I mean, it's probably right there or right on the cusp. The fact that I have to look at the numbers to see whether or not they are a Hall of Famer kind of tells me something, too.
That's Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran. Yeah, I mean, look.
You okay with that?
It's not so much like Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones. There's an argument that both of them are Hall of Fame talent.
By the way, I think there's a better argument for Andrew Jones than there is for Carlos Beltran. He had 10 gold gloves. He's one of the great elite center fielders in the history of the game.
So you won't put Carlos Beltran?
I would put Beltran in. I would vote for Beltran. I would have voted for Andrew Jones.
I don't know Beltran how many times it took him to get in, but this is my whole thing.
Beltran, it was his fourth time. Andrew Jones, it was his eighth.
It's eighth. And his first time that he was there, he was 7.3% of the vote.
Wow.
Which is super low. I saw a Sarah Lang stat on that.
Yeah.
So to me, look, for the Baseball Hall of Fame, just the Baseball Hall of Fame, because every sport is different.
Yep.
If you're not in a first ballot Hall of Famer, you're not a Hall of Famer. If you have to think, think about it.
I disagree with that.
No,
I disagree with that.
And if it takes you 8 years to get in, when there's a year
this happens all the time in the NFL.
No.
You're a finalist for the Hall of Fame.
I actually agree with Mace.
You're a finalist a few times before you actually get in.
Take NFL out because usually in the NFL it's like 5 people and it's one per position and everything kind of changes that way. Take out NBA because NBA
everybody gets in.
Everybody gets in. Baseball is different, so I think that's why I'm trying to keep it just to baseball. You should be able to look at that player and say to yourself, that's a Hall of Fame player. If you didn't think in that first season when he got 7.3% of the vote that he was good enough, or in a year when Scott Rowland got in by himself, or in the year when Craig Biggio got in by himself, he's not a Hall of Famer.
You disagree?
No, I'm saying if Andrew Jones couldn't get in that same year, that's a problem.
See, I think things built. There's a consensus. There's a conversation. There's an election. Guys change their minds. Hey, I voted for this guy last year, so now I'm going to vote for this guy.
Well, no,
I think it's okay that the voting.
So why do you think that Andrew Jones doesn't get into the Hall of Fame? Because his numbers.
Because you looked at him on the field when he was up for the Hall in the first year, and you said 7.3 of the votes said. Yes, and the other 93% said, nah, that guy's not a Hall of Famer. That tells me you're not a Hall of Famer.
Okay, there you have it. There is a noted Andrew Jones hater, Greg Bergman.
No, well, look, it's not the Hall of Fame. It's very good. It's the Hall of Fame. It should be very, very small. I would go into the Hall of Fame and take half of them out.
Wow.
Honestly.
All right.
I don't think he's wrong.
Noted Hall of Fame hater, Greg Bergman.
Especially the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Who brings us this hateful report?
I already did it, but it's brought to you by Hard Rock Casino Dahone. If you want me to read it again.
I'm going to be out there.
You are going to be out there.
I'm going to go to Bakersfield and go to Hard Rock Dahone. I'm excited about that.
Are you going in March?
I think it's March.
Yes,
yeah,
March-ish.
we're doing a live show from there, I think.
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
All right, Bergman, great seeing you. By the way,
Thanks,
you're going to be Sunday with the big party, the Road to the Lombardi.
Road to the Lombardi. We're going to be at Yamava, and we're going to be there for both championships games, AFC and NFC championship games. And we're going to be live on YouTube. Come hang out. Just make sure you call and reserve a spot if you're going to be there. It's going to be packed.
Yep.
So if you want to hang out with me, Cappy, Morales, and Lindsay, be there at Yamava on Sunday.
Take your golf clubs. That course is spectacular.
I will take my golf club.
All right.
That course is really good.
Thank you, Bergman.
All right, thank you.
Coming up next, there's a Seattle fan that thinks the Rams should be scared. Scared right now. We'll do that coming up next for you. In the meantime, boy, ask for it by name, John. Ask for it by name. I always say.
Blue Ice Vodka is the finest sourced vodka from Idaho potatoes and pure Snake River aquifer water. Here's a quick vodka 101 lesson. Most vodkas are made with corn. Blue Ice is made from potatoes. When you make it from potatoes, it's smoother, it's creamier, it has no burn. It's gluten-free. There's no added sugar. It's only 64 calories per ounce. And it comes in 3 great flavors. Blue Ice Classic, which is a traditional vodka. Double Espresso, crafted from Arabica coffee. And my favorite, Huckleberry, which is Idaho's state fruit. Everybody I've told to sample Blue Ice tries it, and then I get a text, and they tell me how much they loved it. But you got to ask for it by name. It's available in most bars and restaurants. Just tell them, where's the Blue Ice? Blue Ice Vodka. Check it out today because taste matters.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 7:10 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Inheriting a home can be overwhelming, but Seller's Advantage makes it easy. One customer shared, and I quote, "Inheriting a home felt like too much work. Seller's Advantage gave us a reasonable offer, handled everything, and closed in 3 weeks. I highly recommend them." End quote. Skip repairs and headaches. Call Seller's Advantage at 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
You've heard this song a million times, right? What's the one line that everybody knows about this song?
The first of the month.
That one? And I miss my Uncle Charles. That's the only one everybody knows about that song.
How many? Hold on. This is just because I know it's going to be zero.
The Bones?
Yeah.
Name
Travis. Go on. Name as many members of Bone Thugs and Harmony as you possibly can.
Okay. I know 4.
You know 4?
Go ahead.
Oh, good job.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
You know it's an It's not an and.
You
it's
sold
an
me. Busy.
You know? Busy, crazy,
lazy.
And then
dopey.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app and live on YouTube.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Ultimately, Mason's a negative guy, man. You know, you just got to take it like that.
The biggest show on the radio.
Hey, by the way, I'm not a negative guy. I'm really a positive guy, just to be clear.
It doesn't sound like it to me.
Yeah.
Steve Mason and John Ireland right now.
This is music from, I think, the most shocking movie of the year. Begonia.
I don't even. What's that about? Give me the elevator pitch.
You can't spoil it though.
Person kidnapped by crazy guy who thinks.
Oh, is this the Emma Stone bald movie? Okay, yeah, I saw the preview.
It is such a good movie, and I thought it was just bonkers.
Every time I watch an Emma Stone movie, I'm always like pleasantly surprised by how good she is.
She's the best actress.
She's the new
right now.
Meryl Streep.
She has more nominations than Meryl Streep did at her age.
Like I was flipping channels the other day and I came across Easy A.
Oh my God,
so
that's such a good movie.
Yeah, what a and like with a bunch of good people, like a really good part for Lisa Kudrow and Thomas Hayden Church.
Yep.
And there's a bunch of great people in that. I was stunned at how much I liked La La Land. I thought I was going to hate
so much fun. No, you love a good musical.
Yeah,
you love a good musical.
Well, the opening scene got me. The one
it's amazing.
when they on the freeway,
they shut down the 10.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah. By the way, we've all now caught up on Traitors. I've been avoiding this conversation. They released 2 episodes this past week. Another episode, I think, comes out tonight.
That's right. But I don't know if there's multiple episodes or not.
But finally, they heard my plea, and Rappaport is gone.
He was great.
Michael Rappaport was.
Normally you never get rid of the villain on reality shows, but they did in this case.
I heard that the people hated him so much they actually released 2 episodes so they could watch him and get eliminated quickly.
Do any of you guys watch Vanderpump Rules?
No.
To
me, this would be getting rid of Tom Sandoval.
He was on Traitors last season.
Yeah, you need.
Tom Sandoval was on Traitors last year.
He
was
Tom
fantastic.
Sandoval.
Let me explain to you how much the production hated Michael Rappaport.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple videos of him eating like a child. He brought his bowl up to his chin and was like scooping his food into his mouth, like an 8-year-old does. He was fantastic TV base. I'm sad to see him go, but he sucks.
I can safely watch the show again and not be completely annoyed. By the way, Lisa Rinna, she rocks on that show.
I love her.
Yeah, she's very, very
She
good
was
at this
made
game.
to be on reality TV.
Very good at the game. All right, so, John, there are some Seattle fans who seem to be very, very comfortable about this game on Sunday. And where did we find these 2 yokels?
I was just scrolling on my Twitter feed, and these people are from a sleeper. Anyway,
They do a podcast?
Sure, let's call it a podcast. They film from their basements, I'm sure. So,
and these are Seattle local yokels.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Hit it.
If I was a Rams fan, one of the 17 that exist in this universe, okay, going into this NFC Championship game, I would be scared shitless. I would be scared shitless. They peaked at the wrong time. Their trajectory is not positive. I'm not even sure Stafford has a healthy throwing hand. His accuracy has gone downhill over the past month. Turnover-worthy plays have skyrocketed. I'd be very nervous if I was a Rams fan. I'd expect to lose this game.
That is ridiculous.
Well, what I like about it,
cocky,
hubris comes before the fall.
Oh, sure it does.
When you start talking like that guy right there, I think this is a coin flip game.
I do too.
I think we're
going to win, but I think it's a coin flip.
I think either team could win it. I think the final score will be kind of similar to the 39-38 game. I could see a game within 3 points.
My pick is 31-30 Rams.
But I do not agree that one team is going to run the other team off the field.
Absolutely
I
not.
just think, but I like the fact that that's where they are, that they think they've got the Rams number.
And by the way, the game just...
By the way, study what McVay's done against Seattle over the years, and study what Sam Darnold has done against the Rams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we know. His most recent moments, and this is the thing with after week 13, I think it was, against Seattle, you watch the 16-point lead go away. It was Darnold, but a lot of it was Rashid Shaheed, and the run back made all the difference.
Okay, I'm glad you brought this up.
It ignited that Seattle
all right,
crowd.
Tell me what you think of this plan. All right? I realize it's probably I'm being over-aggressive here, but I don't care. I would not kick the ball to Rashid Shaheed. Just don't kick it to him.
Under no circumstance.
You tell the thicker kicker, if you can't kick it out of the end zone, just kick it out of bounds, and we'll start on the 35.
But that's for sure.
But Pepe, you want to bet me they don't do what I'm suggesting?
No, that's a given. They have to.
Or anybody, I'll offer up. Anybody wants to.
So you're saying, will they kick it to Rashid Shaheed?
I'd say they will at least punt or kick off to Rashid Shaheed at least once. Does anybody want that bet?
I mean, I have all my mythical money on the Rams, but I would take that bet. They're not kicking the ball to Rashid Shaheed.
I don't think they will.
I think you can't. I think for punting, you might not be able to help it because, as we saw with last week, they had a 33-yard punt, which I don't think they intended to have a 33-yard punt in that game.
Ethan Evans punted out of bounds, man.
Let's explore for a second what you just said. I don't think they can help it. Of course they can help it.
For punting.
Punt it out of bounds. Even if you give up 20 yards, you're not kicking it to Rashid Shaheed. They have 9 touchdowns this year, the Seahawks do, outside of their offense.
I think
5 on return.
That's nice of you to say, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think that they will have Rashid Shaheed will at least get a punt return.
Right,
I agree.
But he will get no kickoff returns. None.
I think, yes, they will just not kick to him.
They'll boot it.
The dumbest thing the Niners did was they open the game, they kick it right to Shaheed, and he runs it back for a touchdown.
I don't think the Rams are going to do it, and I think the Rams are going to win by 1 point.
1 point.
I don't know the score, but it's going to be very close.
Yeah, it's absolutely going to be.
Yeah, do
very
not kick
close.
it to Rashid Shaheed. It's just stupid.
Avoid that. All right, coming up next for you, going to do some fast track. But first, caller number 7 right now, 213-799-0139. You get a pair of GA tickets to watch the Rams versus the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game Sunday at Cosm, Los Angeles. Game starts at 3:30. You can be there, experience playoffs football on Cosm's immersive shared reality displays with fellow fans, courtesy of ESPN LA. Again, right now, caller number 7, 213-799-0139. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. The big game is almost here, but in the meantime, we got us the AFC, the NFC championship games, and I love Prize Picks, and there's a brand new offer, brand new square you can play. If you pick Sam Darnold more than a half passing yard, so basically 1 passing yard, you're golden. That makes your lineup even easier. That is for all of your Sunday championship lineups. I'm telling you, Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Since the big game is around the corner and we got everything going on, NBA, even college basketball, you got a chance to get in on Prize Picks. You simply pick 2 to 6 players, pick more or less on their stat projections. Submit your lineup. Prize Picks, by the way, has got early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you can cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. You can also copy lineups with 1 click with the new social feed feature. Don't miss any of the action this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MASE, M-A-S-E, $50 instantly in lineups when you play $5. That is code MASE, M-A-S-E on Prize Picks. $50 instantly in lineups when you play $5. Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups just for playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Got to be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
ESPN LA is hooking you up with a legendary night of music. We're giving away tickets to see John Mellencamp live at the iconic Hollywood Bowl August 10th. We'll give away 4 pairs of tickets this Friday, January 23rd. So stay tuned to ESPN LA all week for details. And don't miss your shot to see John Mellencamp live. ESPN LA and Live Nation, bringing you live music in LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
Hey, it's producer Laura with your LA Care Minute, and here's today's health tip. The best healthcare starts before you get sick. Regular checkups, vaccines, and preventative care can help catch problems early and keep you feeling your best. That's why I want to tell you about my friends at LA Care, a health plan that truly puts our community first. LA Care offers Medi-Cal, California's Medicaid program, providing coverage for low-income individuals and families. They also offer LA Care Covered, available through Covered California, for anyone in the state who needs health insurance. With 12 community resource centers across Los Angeles and growing, LA Care, in collaboration with Blue Shield Promise, offers free vaccine clinics, health consultations, family events, workout and cooking classes, and so many helpful resources. They even specialize in senior care with programs designed to support healthy, independent living. Learn more at lacare.org or discover LA's most affordable health plan at lacarecovered.org. LA Care is more than a health plan. We're part of your community.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
and it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain matte full and race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, man.
And before I get to my Fast Track, the road Phil Lombardi runs through Yamava, and you can follow along wherever you are. Watch along live with Kathy Morales Bergman and producer Lindsay during the AFC and NFC Championship games on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. Get real-time reactions, commentary, and Championship Sunday energy with ESPN LA. Watch live on YouTube at ESPN LA. You in? So there has been a rumor going around about Aaron Rodgers this whole season where he came to training camp with a black wedding ring on.
Yep.
People asked him if he's married, and he kind of was talking around it. He says he has a wife named Brittany with an I, and he just barely gave enough that people are interested. We have never seen her on the sidelines or at games in Pittsburgh. So a podcast I love, the Sports Gossip Podcast, thinks that they found who Aaron Rodgers' wife is, but they are not going to reveal her for an interesting reason.
Okay.
Here is their podcast.
We believe we have found Aaron Rodgers' wife, Brittany, with an I.
We are pretty sure that we found Brittany and her sisters, Christy and Mia. And this is relevant because one of Aaron Rodgers' very good friends is a rapper named Mike. And Mike says he's married to a woman named Christy, who is sisters with Aaron Rodgers' wife, and that they have a 20-year-old sister-in-law named Mia. And everyone was kind of like, okay, what?
Yeah.
And like Mia, could that have stood for like MIA? You know, all these.
Right.
We're pretty sure that we found real people who correlate to these real people.
Yeah. And we just had to tell you, we are not here to dox these women. If they want to be private, that is fine. We also, of course, don't know for sure if we are correct. However, we're pretty positive.
And I will say that it seems to me that Aaron Rodgers would like nothing more than for us to dox his wife and her sisters so that he can say, look, the media is awful and inappropriate and out to get me, even though I would argue he has given the public just enough information to be able to find them.
So, what do you think about that? Are they in the right with this?
No, they're in the wrong, and here's why. Families are off limits.
But they didn't dox her.
But
and they're not going to.
What they just did, I wouldn't do.
But even though they're not making it public, they're not going to say any. Yeah, right. But they're not saying.
Didn't they just make it public?
No, they're not saying. They're saying they figured out who it is, but they're not going to tell everybody who it is.
Didn't they just do that?
No. There's no last name.
There's no last
it's
name.
Only a
There's
first
no,
name, which Aaron had
no
already
location.
released.
He already said it's Brittany with an I.
In my book, wives and kids are off limits.
Right. I think it's fine to fish around as long as you don't dox somebody. I'm
why are they
anti-dox.
doing that? I mean, that's a tease, really.
It is a tease.
Yeah.
Basically, I think this is they're putting it on Aaron because he has basically done everything. He wants the media to look for this.
Right.
He has dropped so many breadcrumbs. He wants people to find it. And I think he's putting his wife in a bad position by saying, oh, it's Brittany with an I. Oh, I won't tell you anything about her. I think just a little breadcrumbs leaves enough for people to want more.
Well, it is the Sports Gossip Podcast. So I think we've come, you think gossip, this is very gossipy. I'm glad they didn't release the name or any of the details.
I think it's on Aaron. Aaron should either not say anything.
I don't.
Or say, like, who cares what her name is? Or who cares where she is?
I don't. I'm with John. I think families should be kind of off limits and shouldn't really deal with the family part of it.
Aaron is playing with everybody because he likes that.
But this also comes back to what I brought up yesterday, where you put the little girl online, and then she gets
but
Cardi
Aaron
B
didn't
saying
put
F
this
that B.
woman didn't put his wife
he's
online.
talked about
He
her.
did.
But
He said Brittany with an I, and he went to training camp with a wedding ring on.
Right.
He's putting it all out there.
But doesn't this fall into the category of Nunya? Like Nunya business?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I agree with that.
Our show is built on everybody
I
else's
agree
business.
with that.
This is totally Nunya. Nunya business.
Fast Track.
All right, everybody loves a good beef online. You know, when two guys are going at it, Twitter, online, all that good stuff. Got one here brewing in the NFL world. I don't know if you guys saw Baker Mayfield.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, so one reporter, announced the Kevin Stefanski signing to Atlanta and went through, he's had all these quarterback troubles in Cleveland, and even said failed quarterback, to what Baker said, quote, failed is quite a reach, pal. Still waiting on a text or call from him. I got shipped off like a piece of garbage. Can't wait to see you 2 times a year, coach.
Yep.
Flying back kind of Stefanski never even reached out. And then Joe Thomas, probably one of the Browns' all-time players, came out and said, hey, it's a two-way street, pal. You could have easily reached out to Stefanski as well. I like that the Baker's got a little edge, and they're going to be playing 2 times a year. Who's in the wrong here, though? Whose obligation is it to reach out after somebody's released?
All right, I will tell you something weird, and I think Masher the same as I am with this.
Okay.
In my career, whenever I've left a place, either I got fired, I got a better job, I left, or circumstances just ran out, I always texted my boss or emailed my boss after it was over to thank him for letting me work there.
Always.
That's the way to do it.
And I would... I think this is actually, Brian, I love this pettiness. I think this bitterness is good. I'm totally here for it. I love that Baker Mayfield holds grudges and plays with an edge. But if I would have been Baker Mayfield, the second the Browns gave up on me, and I think they traded him to Carolina, I would have emailed the owner of the Browns, the GM and the coach, and said, hey, guys, I know it didn't work out. Very sorry it didn't. I really wanted to win here, but I wish you all well. See you around the league, Baker.
Yep.
He may have done that.
He could have.
He elected to, in this case, go the other way. Like, hey, man, you dumped me, and then you didn't even call me or talk to me. That's on you. I'm with Joe Thomas. It's a two-way street.
It's a two-way street. By the way, the thank you note thing, I have someone in my life right now who was involved in a situation like this, and I told him, first thing you should do, send a thank you note to the boss.
Of course.
Send a even if you're laid off or you're like I got fired from Fox, I sent a thank you note afterwards to our friend Craig Kitchen, and Craig hired me like 3 weeks later to do another show. It's like never ever. If I have one piece of advice for people in business and life, never burn a bridge, because at some point you're going to have to get back over it.
They might call you again.
Yeah. And so I as much as I love this, because I like the pettiness and I think it'll make these games fun, and they're going to play twice a year. Tampa is going to end up playing Atlanta twice a year.
Yep.
Now I'm going to watch those games.
Sure.
What I think is interesting is that it wasn't Kevin Stefanski saying this. It was someone else saying that Baker was a failure.
Correct.
So it wasn't like Kevin said, I just had crappy quarterbacks and I couldn't get anything done in Cleveland.
It was somebody online.
Baker was obviously waiting for he was harboring a grudge and waiting for an opportunity to unload, and he did. I would have gone the other way.
All right.
But I'm glad he did it because it's fun for us.
We'll do some more Fast Track coming up. In the meantime, John, I pulled this clip because one thing we haven't talked a lot about is the fact that the Seahawks and the Rams are playing for a third time and all the stuff that goes along with that. So I pulled this clip. This is Jeff Saturday chiming in as Dominic Foxworth, chiming in as Peter Schrager. The idea of playing a team for the third time in a single season.
But it's all about execution, because you're not going to fool that team. They know all of your tendencies. They know your weaknesses and strengths per player, right? Because you think you're having these individual matchups along the offensive line, defensive line, tight ends, receivers, DBs. Like, we all know each other, what we're good at, what we're not good at. So the execution portion of it becomes the key to wins and losses.
Especially, too, because those were close games.
Exactly.
And they know what you're thinking. You've already expressed to them where you think your advantages are, where you think that you can hurt them, so they are prepared for all that. You really, like to Jeff's point, this is going to be about execution and minimizing mistakes. And we talk about how poorly Sam Darnold played in that first game. We don't go into how bad Matt Stafford was in that game, too. That Seahawks defense is going to give them fits. They figured them out a little bit in the second game, but we'll see how they address it.
Seahawks defense has been elite all season. No team in football gave up more yards in a game than the Seahawks did to the Rams that Thursday night game. Right. They had 580 yards of offense. So that's a chilling stat if you're Seattle. It's also a chilling stat if you're the Rams. And how did we lose that game?
Yeah, so much of this is McVay. By the way, McVay in his career 3-0 against teams when he's playing them for the third time in a season. It's happened multiple times, including once, I think, was Seattle, where they beat Seattle in the postseason. So we've been down this road before. Give me the best coach in the league, Sean McVay. Give me the MVP quarterback, Matthew Stafford. They are going to know everything we're doing, and we're going to know everything they're doing and what adjustments are made. And the word that McVay has used all week long is execution, execution, execution. John, as you always say, make a big mistake, turns the game.
Right.
And turnovers.
So who has the advantage? Both of them have been playing a lot
You
of
just
time.
said it's going to be a 1-point game. I
Yeah,
don't think there
okay.
is a huge advantage for anybody.
But
in this
here's
game.
some for you guys to all
But
look
according
at.
to you, McVay figured it out.
He's the best coach.
Well, here's some for you guys all to look at. And I'm just telling you to look at it. All right? These guys, like we played that clip from those guys in Seattle earlier, think it's going to be 34-10
That's not going to
Seahawks.
happen.
All right. Everybody's talking about how Sam Darnold has turned a corner and how great he is, and I've always liked Sam. Sam's a Southern California kid, went to San Clemente, went to USC. I've fought his career, always root for him. Won't be rooting for him this week because he's playing the Rams. Look at Sam against the Rams.
Oh, it's disaster. I mean,
Look at Sam against – don't look at him against the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Look at him against the Rams.
That's the weakest link.
And if you still want to pick the Seahawks, after you look at Sam Darnold's numbers against the Rams, I wish you well.
Do you have them in front of you, what they are?
No, but
Do you have
they're
him,
terrible.
Em?
You have them?
I know he got sacked like 6 times or 8 times, something last year when they played him in the playoffs. He obviously had the 4-interception game against us early in the season. He did rally back in the Week 13 game against the Rams. So he had one decent game, but for the most part, his history against the Rams is really, really tough. And
I think it's 6 interceptions in the last
6
3
interceptions.
games.
You're right.
And I think he has less than 10 overall. It's just when he throws interceptions, he does it against the Rams.
What is the?
I think I think this is a coin flip game. I'm with you, Pepe. I think it's a 1-point, 2-point game. If put a gun to my head, say pick this game or die, I'm taking the Rams.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, ask away.
Emily and Steve.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best defensive line of the Rams?
The best defensive line of the Rams?
In the history of the team?
No. On this team right now.
This team's got a great defensive line.
The
Yeah.
linebackers or the
Back,
safeties.
Yeah, no, the back end of the defense is not as good as the front 7.
So the front 7 are
front
the
7
best.
really good.
Which are the ones that gets closer to the quarterback? The front 7.
Right.
Okay. So if they make don't know
Sam Darnold uncomfortable.
The Rams are going to win.
That's the key to
Okay, I have the stat that we've been talking about.
Okay,
so
good.
here's the stat. So Sam Darnold has 6 interceptions in 2 games this season versus the Rams. The most by any QB versus a single opponent this season. He has 8 interceptions in 15 games this season against everybody else.
Wow.
And I want to say he also has over 10 sacks in these games as well. He does not do well against the Rams, but he also scored 30 points in both of those games?
39, I think.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, they're obviously incredible. Even though the 4 interceptions in the first game, it was still a very close game. So
it's going to be close again. I don't think it's going to be a blowout one way or the other.
I think it's going to be a good game.
It's going to be great. I cannot wait. It's all I'm thinking about. Literally all I'm thinking about. I listened to some rando Rams podcast on my way in today. I'm like, I want to hear yet another take about it. So can you live without an M? I've talked about my computer. I've had trouble with the M. Now I've lost the M altogether.
Yeah,
I cannot spell my own name.
All right. You have to get rid of that computer. Have to.
Yeah.
It's time to move on,
It
right?
would make my head explode.
My M still works. My M does not.
You know what? This is all a result of your hard-pounding typing.
Yeah. I noticed
you
that.
hit
No
the
M.
keys too hard.
No M.
So you're going to go through keypads quicker than others.
I think you and Travis need a competition to see who can type the loudest.
Is he a loud typer?
What are you mad at when you're typing?
I type with purpose.
You
No,
certainly do.
I noticed that you're angry every time that
I'm
you
never
type
angry,
it.
Pepe. I'm not an
you
angry guy.
You go like,
I'm not
really?
angry.
I'm not angry. All right, more Fast Track coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Jono, if you are looking to fill an empty position,
Do you know it takes up to 11 weeks on average if you don't know what you're doing? That's why you got to use ZipRecruiter. And use it today for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. They don't leave anything to chance. It's an algorithm that quickly finds and sends you the most qualified people for your roles. How quick? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. So what are you waiting for? See why 3.8 million businesses have come to ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. Just go to that website and try it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next. ESPN LA is hooking you up with a legendary night of music. We're giving away tickets to see John Mellencamp live at the iconic Hollywood Bowl August 10th. We'll give away 4 pairs of tickets this Friday, January 23rd. So stay tuned to ESPN LA all week for details. And don't miss your shot to see John Mellencamp live. ESPN LA and Live Nation, bringing you live music in LA.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Our steamed vegetables and signature salads are made fresh for you. Our sauces are more flavorful for you, from sweet and spicy to fiery hot. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
ESPN LA family, on personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
It's Bethel Duran, and it's time to celebrate the new year with a new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax. And if you're thinking about a trade-in, your current ride could be worth more than you think. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN1ST037657. Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing, $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, man.
Vroom, vroom. And before I get to my Fast Track, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? Lakers and Clippers tonight in the LA Showdown. Yeah. The Toyota Lakers Countdown with Beto Duran starts at 5:30 with tip-off at 7. Here on your afternoon drive on 7:10 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. The official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. So I'm going to give you guys two scenarios, and I want you guys to tell me which is worse.
Okay.
All right, so here's one scenario. Somebody wrote into like a Dear column, like, Dear so-and-so, here's my predicament. What do you think?
Okay.
So they were out to dinner at a nice restaurant, a high-end restaurant, and they looked to their left on a different table, and somebody was fully brushing their teeth with a full-size toothbrush, and then she got out a little container to put her retainer in. This person says there's very nice restrooms that you could have done this, but out at the table is odd.
Is it a fancy restaurant, a family restaurant?
High-end restaurant.
High-end restaurant, okay.
So here's the other scenario. So that's one scenario, brushing your teeth at a high-end restaurant in front of everybody.
Okay.
The second one is William Shatner was caught by TMZ driving while eating cereal. So, like, bowl in hand, cereal, eating while driving. And it's a very interesting thing because it doesn't feel like something you should probably do while you're driving.
Shouldn't do it.
It can spill everywhere. Which is worse? Toothbrush at the table or bowl while driving?
Toothbrush at the table because everybody else has to watch it. As long as you don't get in an accident, if you're eating cereal in your car, more power to you.
But I would
Just
imagine,
don't get in a wreck.
But don't you think the odds of a wreck go way up if you're eating cereal while driving?
It depends.
It's a two-hand.
If you're on the 405, no, because you're not moving.
It's very dangerous. But I agree with. If I'm in a McDonald's and somebody's doing that, forget it, man.
You're
I'll get
storming
up.
out.
I will get up and say, "What the hell?"
You would
confront them?
Yeah, no, I'll tell the people.
Who will you tell? The management?
I'll tell the management.
What are you? What are you, a narc?
You're a professional squeaky wheel?
No. That's not.
You're going to snitch on the guy with the toothbrush?
It's making me sick.
What's
it's making me sick.
Why?
Because the guy is. God, he's brushing his.
But how does that make you sick? He's
because
actually doing something that promotes cleanliness.
Oh, really? And there is a bathroom. Okay, so the guy can get up and do his thing right there
Pepe,
because
I'm not breaking out a toothbrush at the table. I'm just saying, I don't think I would go to management and complain about the guy.
I will.
Pepe, you're a Karen.
No, that's not being a Karen.
Yeah, no, that's a little
not being a Karen.
That's a little
I
Karen-y.
will tell them that is not correct. That is not proper.
But here's the thing, Pepe.
You're going to get something against me. I know.
Live and let live.
That's not live and let live.
Fine. It's not affecting
you
me.
Will be very upset.
I've been out with Michael before where he'll break out dental floss at the table
which
and
is
start
really
flossing
bad.
his teeth.
It's really bad.
Would you say something to him? And if you didn't know him, would you say something to the management if somebody did that with dental floss?
If it's next to me?
Yes.
I will tell the manager.
Yeah.
And if it's Michael, I'll tell Michael.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, as you know, Michael wouldn't care. But it's interesting. I think it's weird.
So one of my goals in life, and I don't achieve this very often, John, is to be unbotherable. Now, I get bothered by stuff like Pepe.
Yeah.
You're obviously...
You know who's already there?
Who?
Michael.
He is kind of unbotherable.
You can't embarrass him. He's unembarrassable.
Yeah, I mean, I try to not let things bother me the way they bother you, Pepe. I mean, you
No.
You'd go nuclear over
things that bother me.
Oh, hang on. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we've got a bigger name on the other line. And joining us right now from the Los Angeles Rams in the NFC Championship game on Sunday, Quinton Lake. Quinton, thanks for coming on, man. How are you?
Of course. I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We're great, Quinton. Hey, Quinton, do me a favor. Say hi to your dad for me. Your dad came into UCLA when I was going out, and we have the same birthday, July 15th. So we always, yeah. And I had a great time watching your dad and his career, and with the Steelers and everybody. And now to get to watch you do your thing is really cool. Here's my first question for you. We were desperate to get you back. Now you are back. Are you 100%, or are you still dealing with some injuries as we go into Seattle?
No, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. The training staff has done an amazing job, getting me back right. And, yeah, I've been feeling good. I mean, I hope my play showed that I've been feeling good too. But, yeah, everything's been trending in the right direction, been staying on top of it. I'm ready to go.
So, Quinton, I'm a crazy Rams fan. Season ticket holder. I've been wearing the same sweatshirt all week long because it's a lucky sweatshirt because we won on Sunday. So I'm like nuts. When you look at meeting Seattle again, how difficult is it to face a team, and obviously you didn't play in Week 13, but the Rams did. How do you approach playing a team for the third time?
Yeah, it's tough. We've been talking about it all week. There's really no surprises. We know this team. We know Seattle. Seattle knows us. So it's going to be a battle of who can execute for 60 minutes the longest and hardest. And, who can play with, maximum effort, maximum energy, and execute. That's really going to be the test of this game is, who can go out there for 60 minutes and just go out there and, play with good technique, good fundamentals, and just, a test of endurance. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. It's, two heavyweight fights. It's been interesting because I've been seeing it. Everybody thinks this is the real Super Bowl, but
it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great battle.
We're talking to Quinton Lake of the Rams. Quinton, JSN, Jackson Smith Njigba, I think I said that right. Njigba, is really good. He's like Puka. I mean, he gets open, he makes big plays. You're one of the people who is charged with keeping an eye on him. If there is one, what's the trick to keeping a guy that talented from going off?
Yeah. I mean, you got to be on your keys. You always have to know where he is, where he's lining up, and really just every situation possible. What's the down and distance? What's the formation? What's the personnel? What time of the game is it at? That's a guy that they want to get started early. He's kind of the front runner for their offense. Obviously, they want to establish a run game, but, they try to use him in so many different ways. Use him out of the backfield, use him on quick screens and, now passes, to get him the ball early. He's a fantastic player. There's obviously a reason why he's getting so many of the accolades and, acknowledgement that he has this year. And really it's our job to understand, hey, this is a guy we definitely need to try and eliminate. And, the best that we can do that, the more power we have in our hands and, the more we can stop, their explosive offense.
Quinton Lake is with us from the Los Angeles Rams, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Couple of questions about that Chicago game. It was so cold on Sunday, and you guys had that huge goal line stand where you actually got the hit, I think, on Monangai to get that. What's that hit like in the cold, and tell me about that particular play.
Yeah, we always talk about it in our room, in the defensive room, is, make him snap it one more time. And just having the possibility of, a test of, like I talked about before, endurance. And, they were coming down. It was first and goal, second and goal. And then on our play, third and goal, when, DeAndre Swift bounced it outside, it was just an effort play by me. Luckily I had the corner outside me. My guy, Darius Williams, he was outside me and made Swift hurdle. And then I just said, oh, man, I'm just going to be cleanup crew. I had a vision of, my dad, because he was one of the harder hitting players in his generation. So I was like, why not just bring out a little Carnell Lake and go with a big hit. So, that's all that play was. Really just an effort play by me and, a great, goal line stop by our whole defense.
We're talking to Quinton Lake, who is one of the Rams who are going to try and go into Seattle and get the Rams back to the Super Bowl this Sunday. Quinton, I wonder if you guys play with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder because of how many of you, and you're included in this list, were not first-round draft picks. You guys came later in the draft. I think you were a sixth-round pick. I mean, Puka was a third-round pick. It's crazy if you look at that, at the way the team has been constructed, that a lot of other teams passed on you guys. Is that motivation for you guys who weren't first-round picks?
I don't think it's really any other motivation going into this game. I think more so we just want to play for the people that poured into us, the people that believed in us, and really the organization that we represent. You know, Sean McVay and Les Snead have done a fantastic job of finding guys in the later rounds and, you know, utilizing them and turning them and believing that they can be stars. You know, I hope I'm a good example of that. Obviously, Puka is a fantastic example of that, but I don't really think, you know, if teams passed on us, we hold that on a chip on our shoulder. It's more so just showing the world and showing the people that believed in us right. And, you know, we go through endless hours of training, of rehab, of getting our bodies right, of film study. And there's a lot of sacrifices that we have to make, whether it's with friends, families, acquaintances, whatever. And we just want to go out there and represent them well, represent the LA fan base, represent, you know, Rams fans across the nation, that when they see the Rams for the 3 hours that we're on television, to say, hey, that's a team I want to root for, but that's also a team that I'm excited to watch and that I can root for and cheer for as they embark on this journey.
I want to ask you about Matthew Stafford, who we've seen now engineer so many come from behind drives, so many game tying drives, all that stuff. It happened in the first 2 playoff games so far. I think at one point he said, let's go snatch their hearts. Or go. Yeah, I mean, what does he have that most other quarterbacks don't?
I mean, he just has that it factor. We call him Freddy Krueger around here. He is a guy that, you know, he kills you in your dreams. I mean, just a guy that is so poised, and the moment is never too big when it comes to him. He is able to reset. He is able to just lock in when need be. And that's the one thing that, you know, when you have a guy like that, when you have a quarterback like that, and the leader of the team that's able to stay just steady throughout the whole game, I mean, it rallies everybody behind him. And he's done a fantastic job of showcasing that, of having the confidence to even say, man, it doesn't matter what happens. Let's go snatch these guys' souls. You know, let's just go out there and put on a show, you know, because I believe he believes in the guys on the offensive side. And we just, as a team, believe in him, you know, to go out there. And when we always say, no matter what, whether it's the first quarter to the fourth quarter, just get the ball in Matthew Stafford's hands and he's going to do something with it. And we've been seeing that all year.
All right, Quinton, last thing for me, and I'm only comfortable asking you about this because you guys won the game. But when Caleb threw that pass at the end of regulation and tied it up, I couldn't believe he got it off because Jared Verse, who's really fast, was charging him, and he's running backward, and he throws that pass. My question is, all right, they catch it. The place goes nuts. It's super loud. How did you guys get your composure together to win that game in overtime? I think I would have been crushed.
Yeah, it was wild. You know, you think, you know, 4th down, you get pressure on the quarterback. He runs back 10 to 15 yards. You know, everything is looking right, especially on the defensive side. This is exactly what you want. And him being the great player that he is, he made a great play. But, you know, we've been through so many heartbreaking situations this season that this was just like, it is what it is. Let's just go play more ball. It was crazy, but it didn't, you know, I looked around at some of my teammates' faces and I'm like, you know, these guys didn't blink or didn't flinch. You know, it was like I said, there had been so many situations where we had been crushed and we had been on the, like, where that would have been the outcome of the game. That would have been the final moment, but we still knew that we had more football to play. And we were just like, all right, you know, it is what it is. Coach McVay rallied us on the sideline, and he gave us the confidence to say, you know what, guys, we're going to win this game. And when you have, you know, the leader, the head man of the organization believe in you and say that, I mean, it was destiny at that point. We knew, you know, what we had to do. So
last thing for you, Quinton, for me, Sam Darnold, you guys have faced twice this year, once last year when he was with Minnesota, have had great success against him. When you look at him, what do you see?
Yeah, I look at a guy who's, you know, had a resurgence, had a fantastic year last year in Minnesota. Is having one hell of a year this year too. And he's very technical, can make every throw, trust in the guys around him. Obviously he has a great supporting cast. but he leads that team really well. And if you let him getting going early, it's hard to stop him. And for our job is how can we apply pressure throughout the whole game, get him off his keys, have him feeling the pressure from, different pressure packages or, a lot of different stuff like that, get him off his spot. And obviously, like I said, eliminate their key guys, whether it's, JSN, whether it's Shaheed, whether it's Cooper Kupp. But, he's an amazing job. This is not a quarterback you can sleep on. Obviously, he's going to be prepared. It's the NFC Championship game. Everybody is going to be ready to play to the best of their ability. The Seahawks and us, we're just one game off the Super Bowl. So if you don't think that these guys are going to be ready, you're out of your mind. But, he's done a great job, and it's going to be a challenge for us.
Quinton, you talked about representing the organization. You are a terrific representation of the organization. Really, really appreciate your time. I saw you on Channel 4 this week, and I'm like, I gotta get Quinton Lake on the show. You're terrific, man. You want to do this for a living, you can do this for a living. We are super excited for Sunday in Seattle. Thank you very much for coming on, Quinton. We appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Go get him, Quinton. Yeah, my point. Well,
I like him so much.
And you talk about articulate and well-spoken. That guy's like the poster boy who you'd want to interview.
He could be an analyst. He for sure could be an analyst.
His dad was like that. His dad was super smart, and his dad played in the Super Bowl for the Steelers. So this would be cool. It'd be a father-son Super Bowl kind of thing.
Yep. Now, I think we are going to juggle everything and go to Game of Games next. Yes, and it is Emily's game?
It is my game.
All right, we will do some Game of Games coming up next for you. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, National University, veteran-focused, veteran-founded. You hear me talking about them all the time on the show. If you served in the military, particularly when you were in your college years, and you always wanted to get a degree, but you thought, well, I missed the window. It passed me by. It didn't. That's what National University is here for. Born and built right here in Southern California. NU has more than 150 degree programs, credentials, and certificates. And here's the best part. They'll do it on your schedule. 4 and 8 week online courses, a great transfer credit policy, millions handed out in scholarships last year alone. They believe in anders, people that do more than one thing. You might have a family, and you have a job, and you might want to get a degree. They're here for all your ands. And you get whole team support, professors, advisors, and resources to keep you on track. If this sounds like something you want to explore, go to their website, nu.edu. That'll answer any questions that you might have. nu.edu. They're a proud sponsor of the Lakers, a proud sponsor of ESPN LA, and National University is here for all your ands. Check them out today at nu.edu.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. The road to Lombardi runs through Yamava. And this Sunday, January 25th, is your way in. Join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and me, producer Lindsay, at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games with us. Everyone who shows up is entered to win a VIP Super Sunday experience, a free room, incidentals, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win. You in?
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
The big game is almost here, and there's no better way to cash in during America's biggest sporting event than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. And since the big game is right around the corner, that also means it's your last chance to get into the football action before next season. So close the season outright with Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. On Prize Picks, you simply pick 2 to 6 players, pick more or less on their stat projection, and submit your lineup. Prize Picks also has early payouts. Oh, dude, you got to take advantage of this. If your lineup gets off to a hot start and now you have the option to cash out winnings before the game even finishes, you got to take advantage. You can also copy lineups with one click from our new social feed. Download the Prize Picks app today and use our code CAPPY and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY on Prize Picks to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups for just playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Hey, it's producer Laura with your LA Care Minute, and here's today's health tip. The best healthcare starts before you get sick. Regular checkups, vaccines, and preventative care can help catch problems early and keep you feeling your best. That's why I want to tell you about my friends at LA Care, a health plan that truly puts our community first. LA Care offers Medi-Cal, California's Medicaid program, providing coverage for low-income individuals and families. They also offer LA Care Covered, available through Covered California, for anyone in the state who needs health insurance. With 12 community resource centers across Los Angeles and growing, LA Care, in collaboration with Blue Shield Promise, offers free vaccine clinics, health consultations, family events, workout and cooking classes, and so many helpful resources. They even specialize in senior care with programs designed to support healthy, independent living. Learn more at lacare.org or discover LA's most affordable health plan at lacarecovered.org. LA Care is more than a health plan. We're part of your community.
Mike, in sports, dynasties don't happen by luck. They happen with culture, coaching, and execution.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Travis, but that's exactly how we run Rotolo Chevrolet.
Mike, it's actually pretty simple. Customer service that takes care of people.
It's probably the biggest reason why people choose Rotolo Chevrolet. They come from all over California.
210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, right there in Fontana. I'm going to remember that the rest of my life.
Love it.
And of course, RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO Chevy.com.
When you focus on work, TV, or your phone, you blink less. Blinking keeps eyes moist and comfortable. So remind yourself to blink more often. This National Eye Care Month tip is sponsored by VisionWorks. See the difference.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me? And chicken wings? You better not be kidding me. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Grab your crew, a brew, and our great game time specials at Good Times Cafe.
Number 2.
Everclear is here, April 4th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a 2026 Toyota Tundra SR5. Play your favorite table games now with your rewards card for entries. Drawing Sunday.
Morongo, Good Times.
Mason and Ireland on LA's mega sports station.
Oh my, am I really on Mason and Ireland show?
Yes.
This is a great moment. Hey.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
And breaking news, the Baltimore Ravens have announced that they hired Los Angeles Chargers defensive coordinator Jesse Minter to be their new head coach. They announced that today. He replaces John Harbaugh, who's gone to the Giants.
So a little bit of background there. Jesse Minter was Jim Harbaugh's defensive coordinator at Michigan when they won the national championship. Came with him to the Chargers and has spearheaded a pretty good defense. That's a significant loss for them.
Yep.
And now Harbaugh's going to have to go out and find a new DC.
All right, let's hit some game of games now.
Emily's game today. What do we got?
It's all about Oscar nominees, but don't worry. You don't have to know anything about the movie.
Okay, good. All right.
All right, here we go. Number 1. Ryan Coogler is nominated for several Oscars, and his Sinners broke the record for most Oscars of all time nominations. Where did Ryan Coogler finish his college football career?
Oh.
Was it at USC, Sacramento State, or San Jose State? Mason?
I'm going to go San Jose State.
And Pepe?
What was the other one? Not the USC, the other one.
Sacramento
State.
Sacramento.
I'm with Pepe. Sacramento State. Brian?
And Brian?
USC.
It was Sacramento State.
Oh, did you know that, John?
I had just read something about him. I knew it wasn't USC. So Pepe and I are on the board.
He did go to USC for film school.
Okay,
afterwards.
got it.
All right, so F1 is nominated for the Oscars this year. It was nominated for Best Picture in Sound Editing. Who won the Drivers' Championship in Formula One last year? Is it Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, or Lando Norris? Pepe.
I'm going to say Norris.
John.
Verstappen.
Brian.
Max.
Mace.
Verstappen.
It was Lando Norris.
Oh,
Pepe takes the
Pepe.
lead with 2.
Did you know Pepe?
Yes.
Oh, he knew.
You guys should follow me.
Oh, it's so easy, Pepe. Train Dreams is a movie that both Mace and I like, and it's a movie that is nominated this year for Best Picture. What country produced the train that broke the world speed record for a train? Who has produced the train that went the fastest ever?
Okay.
Is it France, Germany, Japan, or China? John.
Japan.
Brian.
China.
Mace.
I was on a super fast train in Japan. I'll say Japan.
And Pepe.
I was in the same train with Mason.
Yeah.
It was France, actually.
Oh,
so
wow, we all missed it.
apparently it's not regularly running the speed. It just broke the record.
Okay, got it.
Anyway, no one got that one. The song Golden by Hunter X, which is featured in K-Pop Demon Hunters, was nominated for Best Original Song at the Oscars. How many weeks did it sit at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100?
Okay.
10 weeks, 8 weeks, or it was never number 1? John.
Oh, interesting.
I'll say it was never number 1.
Brian.
8 weeks.
Mace.
Oh, I leave Kiss FM on at my house for the dogs. I will say 10 weeks.
Pepe.
I'm with Mace.
It is 8 weeks.
Brian got
Brian.
it.
Mace, you are still alive for Lucky Loser,
that's
and
it.
you're
I'm going
the
low.
only one.
I'm going low.
I will tell you, this is going to be a hard one because no one knows any of these.
Okay, I'm going to get them all wrong. Trust me.
Okay, Ethan Hawke is nominated for Best Actor for his role in the movie Blue Moon.
Yep.
What is the most common hawk found in North America?
God.
Is it the osprey, the red-tailed hawk, or the sharp-shinned hawk? John, you started last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
The osprey.
Mace.
I think the wrong answer is red tail.
Pepe.
Whatever Brian said.
John.
I'll do the other one, the third one.
The sharp-shinned hawk?
Yes.
I had to focus on that one. And the answer is the red-tailed hawk.
Oh,
yeah. But the thing is, you're only one behind.
So now it's Pepe 2 and everyone else 1.
Okay,
Correct.
I
Here we
still
go.
got a shot here.
Yeah.
Begonia is nominated for several Oscars. What does begonia mean? Is it an ancient Greek term for fumigation with cow dung was beneficial to the health of the hive? Does it mean it's an ancient Greek term for the act of burying the deceased's items underneath your home in order to move on?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it made up for the movie? Let's start with Mace.
Made up for the movie.
Pepe.
I think it's the first one.
Fumigation?
Fumigation for the cow thing? John?
I'm with Pepe. That was so detailed and so long that I don't think you would make it up. I'm with Pepe.
Brian.
Made up for the movie.
It was the cow dung thing.
Oh, you guys did get it. You sniffed it out.
All right,
Yeah.
Pepe 3, John 2, Mason, Brian 1.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Okay.
So Frankenstein is nominated for several Oscars, including Jacob Elordi as the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Elordi is the first cast member to be nominated for an acting. Oh, sorry. The first Euphoria cast member to be nominated for acting. Is that true or false? First Euphoria cast member to be nominated for an Oscar for acting. True or false? I'm going to start with Pepe.
True.
John.
I'll go false.
Brian.
False.
Mace.
True.
It is false.
Oh.
Coleman Domingo
Oh, I totally
has been
forgot
nominated multiple times.
Yeah.
You got
And
it,
he is
right?
in Euphoria.
Okay, so here's the updated standings. John 3, Pepe 3, Brian 2, Mace 1. But we have 3 left.
Yes, 3 left and a bonus.
All right, I go first this time, and then Pepe, if we're still tied, Pepe goes first next time. Not yet.
All right.
You got to go opposite. Well, not yet.
Okay.
There's 3 left. You're
How
down
many
by
do you
2.
have, Brian?
Okay, got it.
Brian has 2. Pepe 3, John 3, Brian 2, Mace 1.
Okay.
Here we go.
The best animated feature has been part of the Oscars since 2001. Since then, how many times has Disney had 0 nominations? They were blanked that year. How many times have they had no?
Let me ask you a question. Does Pixar count as
Yes,
Disney?
Pixar and Disney.
Okay.
I'm counting them both.
Okay.
Okay, so has it happened twice, once, or they have had a nominee every year?
I'm going to go with they've had a nominee every year.
Okay, Pepe
No, I agree with you.
and Brian
Once.
I have
and
to go
Mace.
different.
You don't have to,
Oh, I don't
but you
have
can if you want to.
Twice, once, or they've had a nominee every year.
I think they've had a nominee every year.
It has happened twice.
Oh,
so no
twice?
one's got that. It was
one
in
got it.
2005 and 2011.
All right, now you have to go opposite Mace.
How many left?
There are
2
2 more.
left. You have 3. I have 3. Brian has 2. Mace has 1.
All right.
Pepe goes first.
Paul Thomas Anderson is nominated all over the place for one battle after another. How old was he when Boogie Nights was released? Not when it was made, when it was released in theaters. Was he 25, 27, or 29, Pepe?
27.
John.
25.
Brian.
29.
Mace.
Am I shut out? All 3 of them are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say 29 with Brian.
And the answer is 27. Pepe got that.
Okay.
Pepe got it.
So Mace is out. Pepe has a 1-point lead.
The one guy who has seen
Brian,
every
you didn't
single
get that,
movie
right?
nominated
Okay.
lost the Oscars game.
All
Okay.
right, so it's me and Pepe, and I have to go different than you. You can win it if you get this right. Here we go.
So you're going to go first, no?
No, you do. You
I'll
have
go
the lead.
first. Okay.
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 So Marty Supreme is nominated at the Oscars. It's about a professional table tennis player. China has won the men's national team world title for the last 25 years. Every year the men's title goes to China for the team. What country won it 25 years ago? Like the most recent non-China to win this award.
Okay.
Was it the United States, Germany, or Sweden? Pepe.
A lot of pressure.
I'm going to say the United States.
The U.S.
John.
Okay. You going to break the tie?
I'll go Sweden.
Sweden.
And Brian?
USA.
And Mace, just if you wanted to answer.
I think it's probably Germany.
It was Sweden.
Sweden!
Let's go, Pepe. Me and you.
All time.
Wow.
Tiebreaker time.
Again.
We had multiple records happen today, but 2 are significant for your tiebreaker. Diane Warren is nominated for Best Original Song. She has the most nominations without a win.
Yep.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Diane Warren.
Diane Warren has been nominated for Best Original Song today. She has the most nominations without a win. Steven Spielberg is also nominated for Best Picture for producing the movie Hamnet. He is now the producer with the most Best Picture nominations. How many combined nominations does Diane Warren have for Best Original Song and Steven Spielberg has for Best Picture?
So adding them together.
Adding them together.
Yep, I got a number. I'm not in it, but I got a number.
I got one. Pepe, you got one?
Pepe wrote down 49.
I wrote down 22.
I wrote down 44.
I need to get my calculator out.
Uh-oh, it's close, huh?
So you said 49 and 22 is what yours?
What's the
49 and
actual
22.
answer?
31.
Oh, 31.
It's me. I'm 9 away, and Pepe is 18 away.
All right, great. Congratulations, John.
Gotcha.
Wow.
So you got me last time.
So you got one going out the door.
Yeah, but I'm working again Monday from Chicago.
Oh, you are doing the show Monday.
But I'm hosting the game, so I can't win Monday.
And you have the lead right now for the month.
Yes.
All right. Well, you know what? I will be able to play some game of games from the arena.
From the arena, yeah.
Because this is a
early
next
trip.
week. We're having a lot of short shows.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are all going to be short shows.
Do we have short shows next week?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll tell you your schedule.
Combo plate Monday.
Yep.
And then the other games, the pregame show starts at 2:30.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I'll just keep going. It doesn't matter if we're on I'm just going to keep talking. Like, stick us on YouTube. I'll keep talking during the other. Do you want to work that out?
No.
All right. That's settled.
Either does he. Don't worry about it.
By the way, I'm glad you can't work it out. Coming up next for you, Super Super Crosstalk, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to tell you about Toyota and the Lakers. They've been in a partnership for 50 years. They started working together in 1976. And as part of that, right now, the We Make It Easy sales event is here. You'll find the biggest selection of the year with some of the biggest savings all in one place. And all these things are on sale. The cars, the trucks, the SUVs. You want a Camry, you want a Tacoma, you want a Toyota, all of them on sale. And it doesn't just have to be at the dealership. You can also do this on Toyota.com. So if you want to go in and see the car, drive it, feel it, go into a Southern California Toyota dealer. You already know what you want? Go to Toyota.com. You can order your car right there on the site. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
ESPN LA is hooking you up with a legendary night of music. We're giving away tickets to see John Mellencamp live at the iconic Hollywood Bowl August 10th. We'll give away 4 pairs of tickets this Friday, January 23rd. So stay tuned to ESPN LA all week for details. And don't miss your shot to see John Mellencamp live. ESPN LA and Live Nation, bringing you live music in LA.
We've all said it for years. The Monday after Super Sunday should be a holiday. And this year, Yamava Resort and Casino is making it happen. This Sunday, January 25th, join Cappy, Morales, Bergman, and producer Lindsay at the 909 Sports Bar to watch the AFC and NFC Championship games. Show up and enter to win a VIP Super Sunday experience. A free room, incidentals covered, plus our Super Sunday watch party and the Monday after, live from Yamava. Be there January 25th at Yamava Resort and Casino to watch and win.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
It's Bethel Duran, and it's time to celebrate the new year with a new truck from Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Right now, lease a brand new 2025 Toyota Tacoma for just $84 a month for 36 months plus tax. And if you're thinking about a trade-in, your current ride could be worth more than you think. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma model 7162G, VIN number 3TYJDAHN 1ST037657. Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 due at signing, $84 per month. Offer expires 1/31/2026.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are in the playoffs, and if you missed out on any action this past season, don't make the same mistake. Clinch your spot in the Rams house for 2026. Watch every home game next year with marquee matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, and Packers. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of next year's action and get your Rams season tickets today.
Rich Eisen here. LinkedIn Jobs is stepping things up with their new AI assistant so you can feel confident you're finding top talent. Get this. Employees hired through LinkedIn are 30% more likely to stick around for at least a year compared to those hired through the leading competitor. Hire right the first time. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/Eisen, then promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. And promote it to use LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant, making it easier and faster to find top candidates. That's linkedin.com/Eisen to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering buy one, get one 50% off, and every day 0% financing. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends January 31st, 2026.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God.
When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
DeMarco, how we feeling? How we feeling about Sunday?
About the game?
Yeah.
Good.
We just had Quinton Lake on. What a great interview
Dude,
he is.
isn't he solid?
Is he good?
Yeah,
Man.
he's solid.
If
He's
he
a great
wants to
leader.
do this, he can do this.
Yeah, my life flashed before my eyes because his dad, Carnell, was at UCLA when I was going out. My last year, I play-by-played every UCLA football game, home and road.
Yeah.
And Carnell was a starting safety on that team.
Yeah.
So for Quinton to now rise up to this makes me feel very
It's so
old.
cool. My brother was teammates with him. It might have been that same year. 87, 88?
85.
Gaston Green was there.
Gaston
Aikman was there. All those guys were there.
Aikman came later, but in
Okay.
85, when Carnell got there, I was there.
Okay, Quinton Lake is outstanding. If there's a safety you want to invest in, it should look like that. He is a complete team leader. He's an extension of the coaching staff on the field. Now, the one thing I would say is you need to make more plays. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially now. It's time
we
to be
asked
special.
him about guarding JSN.
Good luck.
He kind of admitted that. He said, we're not going to completely shut him down. He said, but he's the head of their offense. He's the driver of their offense. So he goes, the harder we make on him, the better we'll be.
You can't cover him. If you matched him up, if this was a 7-on-7, a 1-on-1 drill, he would absolutely torch anybody got. But you can beat Sam Darnold. You can read his eyes.
But
you
in
can
the
fool
game
him.
you did in Seattle, the one they lost 39-38, they kind of blanketed JSN in the first half. He came alive in the second half. What'd they do in the first half?
That's what I mean. You fool Sam Darnold. He's going to be open. He's a route runner. He's always open. He's a talent. But what you can do is confuse him and make him think that he can't get the ball to JSN. Because he's not going to force anything. Remember, the guy is scared to death of turning the ball over. So that's what they need to do.
In the two games against the Rams.
6 picks. Yeah, but him covering him straight up, you don't have the guy. Even if you had Jalen Ramsey, you probably don't have the guy to cover him straight up.
Well, it sounds like that guy may not even exist.
I don't think so.
No. If you had to take him or Puka, who do you take?
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. I would still take Puka because I don't think anybody on defense wants to tackle him 20 times a game.
Plus I think Puka's more physical
That's
than
what I mean.
JSN. Yeah, I mean he will
JSN's
hurt
faster.
you. Yeah. But Puka always finds a way, man.
Yeah.
I think Puka
Always
might be
finds
the
a way.
best receiver in the league.
might be.
It's either
Yes.
him or Jamar Chase.
I can't give it to JSN on a 4th and 1 to win the game.
True.
On a,
On
on a run
yeah,
attempt.
you can,
Right.
you
I
can
give it
jet
to
sweep
Puka.
with Puka and he's gone.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Have you checked the weather? Is it going to rain?
Seattle.
Yeah, normally does, right?
I assume it. Well, look, you just came
I'll
through
look-
Chicago.
I'm looking right now.
It's going to be wet. I assume it's going to be a little cold. It's going to be Seattle weather. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dallas Range is
Sunday,
right now.
it is not expected to rain. High of 43, low of 30.
And it's going to be loud.
That's football weather.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's football weather.
So I'll be in Chicago where it's going to be watching that game at the hotel. It's going to be minus 12. I'm
God.
walking right into what you just walked out of.
You bringing your clubs?
That will be a
God
no.
bless you.
Yeah.
Yes, God bless you.
So listen to this. So Dallas, we fly to Dallas tomorrow. The low in Dallas on Saturday when we play the Mavs is 11.
Holy smoke.
Then we go in order to Chicago, Cleveland, Washington, D.C., and New York. I think I'm going to wear out my my thermal socks.
Do you have an overcoat?
I do.
An overcoat.
Okay,
An
yeah, that's a
overcoat.
very Midwestern
It is a
thing.
very
An
Midwestern,
overcoat.
Yeah.
Question for you. This whole story, Laker thing that we all been talking about, the Bus family drama. It's great drama. It's a TV show. Does this affect this team, this club right now? Does this whole ball of this circus?
I don't think so.
At all? Okay,
Yeah,
it does not.
I do.
You have to ask LeBron a question, right? Because he came up in the story.
I'm sure he will be asked. I don't go in the locker room anymore, but no, I think these guys are pretty focused. They've played two of their best games of the year in the last two games. And DeMarco, the last game in Denver, They were down 14 at the half, and I cannot tell you how much that felt like a loss. Jamal Murray threw in a 60-footer at the end of the first half, and you just felt, okay, not our night. Maybe get LeBron and Luka out of the game, and they went exactly the other way. They came out, and LeBron and Luka took over the game, especially Luka. They had their best defensive half of the season. The score in the third quarter was Lakers 29, and I was stunned by this, Nuggets 17.
Wow.
And in the fourth quarter, Lakers 29, Nuggets 19.
Wow.
They outscored them 58-36 in the second half.
Sustainable?
That's what I
Can
want
they do
to.
it
That's
to
what
the
I want to
Clippers?
find out.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and the first thing we're worried about tonight is, will Kawhi play? He's missed the last 2 games for the Clippers.
But didn't the game before he went for 55? Is that the game he went for 55?
He's been like first team All NBA good.
I think
I told Mason this story earlier, you guys. So I worked a game between the Lakers and the Clippers at the Intuit Dome on December 20th. All right. Today is January 22nd. Okay. I said in that game, the Clippers, if they lose this game tonight, will be the worst team in the West. They are 1-10 in their last 11 games. They are 2-10 in their last 12 close games. They should probably just start trading people and blow this up. As soon as that happened, they beat the Lakers that night, and they've won 13 out of their last 16 games since that happened. They have figured it out. No one's been harder on the Clippers than me. They're good now.
How much of it is they sent Chris Paul packing?
By the way, there is a correlation.
I don't know,
Chris
but
Paul
this
gone,
was
team turns
literally right after they did it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
It can't be a coincidence, can it?
No. I think to answer your question, I think there is some.
Let me throw a little wrinkle in there. So, do you guys follow the Kalshi and the Poly market and all that stuff? Have you looked at any of that stuff?
I know what it is.
Okay, it's really interesting. There is a 44% chance, according to Kalshi, that Chris Paul winds up with the Lakers.
44%?
44%.
Interesting.
I would bet against it.
Would you bet against it?
But that doesn't mean it won't happen. I mean, I'm not talking.
Would it make any sense?
Talking to Rob every day. Well, it's more a matter of roster construction. Drew Timmy, the kid out of Gonzaga, who was the WCC Player of the Year 2 years in a row, first team All-American 2 years in a row, has played really well lately. He's on a 2-way contract. So the only way to make him usable, and I think he's worked his way into the rotation, is to convert him. And if you convert him, you're out of roster spots.
Yeah.
So if you brought in Chris Paul, you would have now.
You'd have to clear somebody.
That's not saying you couldn't.
Right.
You could, but that's why I think I would bet against it if I had to bet it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm going to throw you something different.
Okay.
Today the Oscar nominations come out. I want to know, did you see Sinners?
No.
No.
I have not. No.
Travis, no?
No.
Did you see One Battle After Another?
Not yet.
Oh, you guys got to. Those are the two.
All three of us haven't seen either one.
It's a 2-movie year. It's Sinners and it's One Battle After Another, and they're both on HBO.
I did see that Sinners is on the top of the queue at HBO, so that's going to get taken down sooner than later.
It broke the record for most nominations for any movie in history.
Which one did you like better?
One Battle.
One Battle.
But Sinners is right there.
Yeah.
Sean Penn's in One Battle, right?
Sean Penn is
Leo.
very funny.
DiCaprio, okay.
DiCaprio. There's this actress named Tiana Taylor who is just.
Have you seen her yet, DeMarco?
Really good.
Oh, yeah.
She's hosting SNL this week, right?
Yeah, she's hosting SNL this
These
week.
work. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis, you're not going to watch One Battle After Another. It's nearly 3 hours long.
Oh,
I'm out.
He's out.
That's easy.
Even
Right
if
there with you.
That's easy.
But why not break it? Like, we break things into miniseries all the time. Like, remember when Scorsese made that 6-hour movie with Joe Pesci and
The
Robert
Irishman?
The Irishman.
Yeah.
I broke that into 3 1-hour sittings.
Yeah,
It was perfect.
I've tried that. It doesn't really work. I can barely make it through TV series that are naturally broken into hour chunks. I usually punt after 1 or 2. My attention span is non-existent. I've completely fried my brain.
Wait, did you say they're both on HBO
Both
now?
on HBO now.
Oh, I have a shot to watch them.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them.
Well, you're
I'll
like
watch
me.
Sinners.
You're probably looking for stuff you can watch on planes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to watch that Everything All at Once on a plane.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I thought that movie was underwhelming.
It missed me. I thought it was the plane.
It was unique.
It was
Emily,
unique? Okay.
Would I like the One Day After whatever it's called?
One Battle After.
Would I like that?
I think you'd like it. It is long.
Okay.
Long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Sinners is like a different thing altogether. It's a
I haven't heard anybody
vampire
that didn't like
musical. I mean, really,
Yeah.
really cool. Ryan Coogler's got it going on, man.
What
And
was
Michael
the
B.
question
Jordan's
you
got
were
it
going
going
to
on.
ask if we had seen it?
Yeah, that was it. Have you seen him?
Oh,
Those
that's
are
it?
Those are my
okay.
questions.
Oh, sweet.
Is that that's complete? completion of my interview.
Which
you
one you like better?
I have no more questions for you.
All right, so DeMarco, this is the last
topic.
time I'm going to see you before the championship game on Sunday. Bring home a win, would you please?
I will try my best.
Freezing my you-know-what's off for 8 days. Bring home a win.
Wouldn't that be cool, though, if they do qualify for the Super Bowl and you get to play at Levi?
Right. It's San Francisco at the Niners home stadium.
Yes.
Well, either the Seahawks or the Rams are going to get to do it.
Right.
So
exactly.
How are you feeling?
I am feeling.
You mean after eating the lime?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How am I feeling?
He hasn't gone to the bathroom yet, if you know what I mean.
I haven't passed the lime yet.
You're still lime is on board.
Passed the lime.
I believe
the lime is on board.
The lime is there. Okay. Eventually.
Did you ever have a moment where that was a huge mistake?
Yes, on my way home. I was like, till I ate something on top of it.
It's a lot of acid.
Yeah, it's so much acid. And then the rind is so bitter. And, yeah.
All right. So it's still in there.
It's still in there.
Good luck.
Still running with this lime. All right. Coming up next for you. DeMarco and Travis continuing to get you ready for Lakers, Clippers, and, of course, Sunday, Seahawks, Rams. See you tomorrow, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710.